All right. Everybody, hello. Welcome
Hi.
to episode, I guess this is episode 1 of Boisterous Boys Uncut, right?
Yeah, boisterous.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Y'all live.
Let's go around the table.
Y'all live.
Are we live now?
I mean, we're not live, but we just recording it.
Okay, so we live.
Yeah, I guess if you
Let's go.
It's lit. They mean to say it's
Boisterous.
lit. They mean to say that
Hey,
it's
Chris,
lit.
if we live, you gotta give me some more.
We're hot.
It is lit,
Chris,
and we're about to
if
be
we
lit
live,
all night.
I need some light on me because they need to see me.
We've been waiting. We've been waiting for this. We've been waiting
So we'll start at
too
the
long.
table. Courtney, introduce yourself.
I am King Hendo. This is I'm co-host of Boisterous Boys podcast. Yes, next.
My name is Stephanie, and I'm here to have fun and, fuck it up.
Tell them, girl. Let them know.
Okay.
My name is Suni. I'm sexy. I talk in a deep voice.
I don't like doing
Those
intros without
eyes.
a heads
I don't
up.
need to intro myself. Go ahead.
You didn't let me know. I don't know what to say.
Is it my turn?
There
it
is.
Hey y'all, my name is Simone. Welcome.
Hey.
You're so nice. I'm so rude.
Perfect.
Can we start over?
How y'all doing? I'm Ike, and I'm feeling real boisterous tonight. So
Hey, tell them.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's tee up. Let's
Boisterous. I like it.
I'm Angel, and I'm here to be a little outspoken.
That's my friend. Hi guys, I'm Naomi, and
She can't drink. She can't drink no more.
you'll wait. You wait to see.
I'm streaming right
So on this. So we're gonna have to talk one at a time and everything. This podcast we're gonna talk about relationships, a little bit of everything, pop culture, you name it. Is there anything you don't want to talk about? Say pineapples.
The whole relationship.
We're gonna have to talk one at a time though, everybody. And Suni, tell your girl, chill, tell your girl. So
No Instagrams at the table. Sorry.
let's get started. Okay, yeah, let's get started. Let's talk about some interesting things, some topics.
All right.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared, homie.
Hey, because we're gonna be 100% blunt. If there's anything you don't want to talk about, just say it. You know
Pineapples.
whatever it is. So do you want to start off with some of the questions you want to ask some of the young ladies?
Well, first, we'll start with, I feel like general conversation.
Okay.
You want me to talk high? You want me to scream? Yeah. I gotta yell.
Yep.
All right. Is that good?
Yeah.
All right, we good. So,
Pronunciation.
Yes.
get boisterous.
for the last 2 years, right? Since COVID, it's really been like 2 years, right? How has dating been for everybody at the table? Not just guys, but girls. How has dating been?
That still exists.
Oh, I hear a lot of.
I'm just gonna say that still exists.
Well, if I may take the mic,
Got it.
I was in a relationship somewhat around the time Corona hit.
Mm.
So there's that. No longer. We're single. She's big single, and I've been in these streets a little bit. But
Ooh.
it's real raggedy.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Streets. Dictionary definition.
I've been
The
going
streets
out
are calling
here
my
and there.
name.
They called my name. And
They
I
call my
answered.
Simone.
Let's break it down.
Yes.
Hello.
Let's break this
Who
down.
is this? Simone.
Let's break this
Simone.
down
She
first.
answered. Here's
Let's break this
Simone.
down. What type of guys are you interested in first? What's your type?
I love me, a brown skinny, 6 foot plus.
Oh.
Maybe a good, dreadhead or a good face.
Well, shit, bro.
I ain't let the cup.
No drink.
Maybe next year. Next year.
But yeah, that's me.
Okay.
I love a good sense of humor, cliche.
And what do you look for in a guy?
What do I look for? This is not the
Be
blueprint
honest,
either, so
be honest.
don't
Why they
tell
gotta
me.
be 6 foot
Okay.
though?
I mean, I love it.
Not 5'4".
Shoes.
One at a time.
Good shoes. 5'4".
Screaming.
Good shoes.
I like to look up to a man, literally and figuratively. But I really want somebody who can challenge me, really. Somebody who's maybe doing better than me, if not on the same level. I like a challenge. I really
Nice.
like a challenge.
So I want to ask the
respect
women.
that.
I want to ask the women this question. This is a big
Let's
question.
Hear it. Let's hear it.
What do you bring to the table in a relationship?
Better yet,
Just-
I-
let's start it on
right
me.
now.
Jaw drop.
I bring me, so that's a lot.
Period.
Already. But I am very supportive,
In
for
what way?
one. And
Emotionally.
All the way.
Come on.
All the way.
Hey, listen, I gotta ask.
Because no, for me it's like
No.
when somebody shares something with you, like let's say a dream, right? Like when you talk to certain people might be like, well, this isn't that. Like they put the obstacles in front of you. And for me it's like, you know what? Whatever you need, I'm here for you. Like I'm gonna be that supportive person. I'm not gonna be like, I like to be positive, you know?
Yeah.
Like whatever I need to do, if I need to film you, if I need to post you and support you, like that's me. Like, and I expect the same from my partner. Support.
Okay, awesome. What do you bring to the table in your relationship, Angel?
Intelligence, which a lot of people don't.
Okay.
I also bring the fire, and a lot of people don't know how to handle that. And that is on period. And a lot of men are like, no. And
I'm gonna tell you why though, but we'll keep going. Keep going.
but you can tell me why.
Some
But as a
people can't handle
female,
the fire.
if you can't handle fire and you're giving out fire, why are you giving it out if you can't dish it?
I ain't dishing. I just
No,
don't want it.
Wait, we're not fighting yet. We're
Yeah, wait, hold it.
We're not
Hey,
fighting
let
yet.
the White Claw talking right now. So Simone, what do you bring to the table?
What you bringing to the table?
One at a time.
Silver.
Shut him up.
silver
I'm
is
just kidding.
bad.
One at a time.
What do I bring to the table?
Oh,
So y'all can hear me. I bring ambition. I bring drive. I bring support. I bring fire and desire. Yeah,
Okay.
I have a lot to give.
So y'all don't bring shit then. In other words,
You ain't got to me yet, baby.
intangibles.
Wow.
I bring everything.
Y'all ain't got me yet.
Look at me.
Go ahead, Stephanie.
Stephanie, please.
What do I bring? I bring loyalty.
Oh,
If I'm there for you, I don't care what happens to you. I don't care what happens outside of us. If I'm there for you, I am loyal. And loyalty is the thing I bring to the table, because all the other stuff you can build. You can build this, you can build that, but you can't build loyalty. When you meet somebody, you know, I'm going to be loyal to that person for the rest of my life. I might be in a bad mood today, but I can be in a good mood tomorrow, but I can't not be loyal today and then not be loyal tomorrow.
Yeah,
I bring
loyalty shouldn't depend
and
on your
dedication
feelings.
and respect, which in my opinion is the biggest thing. You have to be loyal to me and you have to respect me, and that's all I need. So that's what I bring, because that's what I expect.
Respect.
Okay.
yeah.
Respect.
You want to start?
Nah, you.
Oh, I'll start.
Yeah,
Oh,
you asked the question, man.
Hey, you know what me?
Whip
I'm
it
gonna tell you what I
around.
bring. I bring some intelligence. I bring education. I bring financial
Yeah, he
support.
said, I'm a pick.
Hey, I'm talking, honey. I'm bringing.
I'm still funny,
I bring
honey.
financial support. So pretty much, if my girl, she don't have to work. It's optional.
Come on.
Some girls like working though. We like making our own money.
Four
Do
of
you
us
see
don't
that? See,
make
that's the
our
problem,
own.
girls.
Why do we gotta depend
This is
on
the problem with
you?
women. This is the problem with women.
When you could take
I
it
said
right
it's
away from
optional.
us.
I said it was optional. So I bring financial support. That's
I mean, you
mostly
can
the thing.
spoil me for
And
sure.
loyal person. I don't want to toot my own horn, but that's some of the main qualities.
Bing
Some
bong.
of the main
You
qualities.
know what I'm saying?
Bing
You know
bong.
what I'm saying?
Let them know. Let them
Yeah.
know.
It's your horn. You're allowed to toot it.
Yeah. Sonny, what do you bring to the table in the
What I bring
relationship?
to the table? Well, I think the biggest thing that I bring to the table is whoever it is that I'm dating. I try to bring them up with me. You know
There you go. There you go.
So if I'm, it doesn't matter what I'm doing, but if that person, if this woman is doing something that she enjoys, if she's grinding and doing whatever it is that she's doing, if I can help her in any way, shape, or form, I'm gonna do that. You know? So whether that be like Naomi said, like posting whatever her business is up, I'm gonna post it. You know what I'm saying? If she's doing a show, if she's singing somewhere, if she's writing music, if she's doing this or that, like I'm gonna be at the shows, I'm gonna support, be at the events, I'm gonna do all that. So
Hold on.
Yeah.
So a writer. We got a writer.
if you want to call it
A writer. You ride for your woman.
Don't cry.
You don't die. You don't die. You ride.
It's
You
a gesture.
ride.
It's a gesture.
You ride. You ain't dying. Who's dying for anybody? But you a rider.
Right
Like you a
Something
rider.
Ike?
Me, man, I ain't gonna hold you. I bring a big black.
Oh.
So now I say, I would say when I really invest in somebody and I see like potential in them, like my goals become their goals and their goals become my goals. So it's like when I wake up in the morning and I think of what I can do to be successful,
What
I also
team,
think of, like,
baby?
how I can put that person to be in a position to be successful. So like just focusing on their strengths and making sure that they're the best person that they can be every day. So that's what I would say.
And I
That
think that's
investment.
the
Once I'm
biggest
locked
thing.
in with somebody,
I think that's the biggest thing.
That's how
You know what? Also, I think it's good to have a person that is honest with you, because you need somebody to call you out on your shit. You know, because your friends will be like, "Oh yeah, whatever,"
Hype you up.
but
I agree.
that person that's like your loved one, like sometimes I need you to be like, "Babe, you know what? Like you're fucking slacking," or like you're not reaching your max potential because this and that.
So
and that's what I love. Like
what is
I want to
Courtney
be
not doing?
I want to be able to tell you.
I just want to say.
In your eyes, what is Courtney not doing? What is Courtney not doing right now?
I want to
credit.
be able to tell you, babe, you're slacking.
Yeah.
Honey.
But I don't want you to take it the wrong way.
That's what I was going to say.
You know?
But to
Hey.
piggyback off
And it
of
takes
that,
a strong person
Yeah.
to take it.
You see the Rolex on my wrist?
I swear to God. Would you
No one is looking
I
at
don't see no Rolex on my wrist. I don't see no Rolex on my wrist. So.
Look at the
Courtney
wrist.
slacking.
Got your Rolly with a dabber ring.
Courtney
Look at the
slacking.
wrist.
Courtney,
Look at the wrist.
a lot of
Baby
people have
girl.
Courtney
I
ain't
was
slacking.
saying,
Hey, Courtney ain't slacking. You see this Rolex
come on,
on my
Rolly.
wrist? Courtney ain't
Rolly,
slacking.
Rolly
You
with
got
a
more than
dabber
one?
ring.
Okay, now wait.
Sunny, you better talk
People
to
got
this girl.
bottles and bottles on deck.
Sunny, you better talk
But
to her.
I'm trying to say, I had a lovely,
Go ahead.
a lovely
I actually
comment.
got 4 of them, not 5. 4.
Well, you're
That's the one.
5.
But I don't. I mean, it's all material stuff. But whatever.
You go first. You got
But
it.
I agree with you. I
Men
think it's a team
first.
thing. I think it's a team thing. You're
Boys
right, 100% right. It's a team thing
Boisterous.
for sure.
Teamwork make the dream work.
100%.
Sarcasm out the closet.
I have another question for you. This is something else that's been on my mind for the whole week.
You have too many questions.
I know.
week.
We working with this.
Thinking about
Let's start.
Let her. You
okay,
got
go
a thought. Let's go.
Because I feel like it's very valid. So you were talking about, you know, being there and supporting the other person and kind of making sure that you help them get to what they want to get to, right? And then you kind of piggybacked off of that is like, yeah, it's a mutual thing. But at the same time, there's a fine line between jeopardizing yourself and what you can do in order to put more effort into something that your partner wants to do. So there's a fine line. You have to be able to find that balance between what is right for my partner and what is right for me. And how much energy can you really put into one thing versus the other without jeopardizing yourself? You can't lose yourself by putting yourself towards your partner more. Which I honestly
I'm still gonna
feel like
give. I'm
happens
still
a
gonna give
lot.
100% to my
You
other
can
disagree.
give 100%, but you got to get something back though.
That's a fact.
You can't give 100%.
Yes, I
with
do
0%
expect.
back.
I do expect what I give to you. I expect the same,
Yes.
and that's when I get
That's
mad
what
if
you
I
need
don't
to
get
make
it.
clear.
So what about a
you
guy
get
then?
That's what you need to make clear.
So what about a guy
If your
then?
girl's gonna do this, and this for you, and put you this much further in your life, you have to do the same for them.
So what about a guy?
Do what?
What about a guy then?
What do you mean? What about a guy?
Let's say for example,
I mean, it
for a
goes
guy.
both ways.
You
It's
meet
not-
halfway. You meet halfway. There's a fine
That's what I'm saying.
line.
What if a guy like me, and like I pay all the bills or anything like that, I take care of my significant other. So what do I get in return?
So then,
What
I
are
don't
you
know
getting
if
in
I'm dipping
return?
too far into the
Love?
water, but you have a newborn, 9 months,
Right.
correct?
Right.
So while you're paying
why
the
you my business
bills,
out there like that? Shit.
well, you brought it up, and I'm trying to make a point. So, okay, we got Bobby over here that's supporting his wife and
Bobby.
paying all her bills and everything, but she's over here creating a family for you. So there's a balance.
So she
Because
created.
it takes over 40 hours a day to raise a child, feed a child, and take over 40 hours
I mean,
a day times a week, whatever.
I think it goes to.
You get what I'm trying to say.
You guys heard about the love languages, right? Love languages. You
What's
guys heard about that?
Huge.
What's that?
So it's like people understand and feel love and give love in different ways.
Yes.
Like for me, I can say words of affirmation and gifts. Not anything like
Gifts. You have
no, but listen, it's not
on.
anything. It's not anything like being like I'm expensive or bougie, whatever. It's like if you go to like the store
It's a little thing.
and
handwritten
you're
note.
like, damn, my girlfriend Naomi loves sunflowers. I'm gonna like just that gesture. It's like you thought of me. That's what makes me feel like, oh babe, like you fucking love me.
When
right?
last time your boyfriend gave you a gift?
Yesterday,
What did he give you?
himself.
The ultimate gift.
That's all I need,
I
baby.
love it. I
No,
love it.
I'm just kidding. He gave me flowers.
Gotcha.
But that's what I'm trying to say. It's just like it doesn't have to be
little
Valentine's Day. It doesn't have to be my birthday. Like to me, it's just like anything special. Like you could be like, okay, her favorite coffee is caramel macchiato. I bring her caramel macchiato. It doesn't have to be anything
I love
expensive.
the little things.
But
Little
yeah, it's just the
things.
gesture.
Little things
So that's why I say
matter.
gifts and words of affirmation, right? Like if I got a new job and he's like, damn, babe, like, good job. Like, I'm fucking proud of you. That's all I need to hear. It's not even about, like, him posting me on his social media all the time. I don't need that, like, oh, my God, I love her so much. When I do something, I want that recognition from that person that I love the most. You know, because I can get it from everybody else. I have all these followers. They send me, like, oh, you're gorgeous, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck about that. I really don't. I want to see that from the person that I'm dealing with every day. I want to hear that from him.
Okay.
That is what it's important to me. So I think
it depends on person.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It depends on your love language. Some people like acts of service.
Yeah, right.
If I take out the trash for you every day and you feel like I fucking love you so much, right?
I agree.
Like little things,
I wouldn't want to give a girl a gift every day just to show her I love her.
It's not an everyday thing.
Oh, whenever. You know
It's
what I mean?
not an everyday
for
thing.
every day. Who's asking for every day? Wait, hold on.
I mean,
It's reading it wrong.
obviously
That's
you
not
love
every
her
day.
because you're with her,
I'm
but I'm
saying-
I
saying
think it's like the little things. Like when I get into my car
I don't
and my
like
man's
that.
has the
I
heater,
don't like
the seat
that.
heater on for me, and I'm getting
that
into the
shit,
car,
man.
it's the little things. That is the little things.
Hey, your
Oh
car-
my
he's
god!
never turned on the heater for me.
My man,
I'm mad now.
every
Bro.
time. Every time I
What
get in
car
that
you
car,
driving?
that
Your
seat
shit- your
heater's
shit
on.
Ass warm up, you like,
You got your own heater shit right there.
You
got
got
your
water
own
bottle in the car for me? That's for me.
You got your own heater side.
Wait, Courtney, this nigga's crazy.
Like, what are you getting in the car to? You gonna go give him a flower? What? Because anyone can give someone a flower, but who you in the car
Hey,
with?
let me tell you
Gonna warm
something.
that seat up.
Exactly.
You
Who?
can get in the
I've
car
given
with
my
a
boyfriend
little
flowers.
beer, then you can buy
I've given my boyfriend flowers.
It depends on the man. It depends what the man you with though.
No, it depends on your personality and yourself.
No.
As
Depends.
a woman, it depends on your woman. It depends on whoever it is, because she might not like the same thing I like. She might not like the same thing I like, and she might not like the same thing I like.
But think about this.
That's
Like
the
I
same
say,
with
what if
men.
you have a man that's a provider who pays for everything? Don't have to pay for anything.
Can I
You
say
have no
something?
That's what I was
Something.
saying. The way that you love is for you. I can see already that you
But I'm
love
just saying-
in a way
I'm-
that you show acts of service. So
Yeah.
you as a
Acts of
provider,
service? There ain't no acts of service.
no, as a
But you
provider.
provide and
No.
you be working.
Yeah, you
I'm
like
the
providing
same
for your
I have
woman.
one.
Like
No,
that makes
I
you
know, I know.
feel
I was
like
trying to be funny,
so when
but-
they remind,
I'm
like
trying
when
to
they
be funny, but it didn't
you
work.
provide the
little
whole 9 yards.
Oh,
You
for
provide
sure.
everything.
I think you should. I
You
think
know,
where I'm from,
can-
that's what is done for sure.
Can
But if I'm that type of person who's paid for everything, you have no responsibility.
I'm gonna say one thing. It's 2021. What woman in the entire
Facts.
United States of America wants everything delivered to them on a silver
Facts.
platter without putting
There's
work
a lot.
in?
There's a
Work
lot of them
hard,
out there
Okay,
play
well, then
hard.
they're not women.
Yep.
There's a lot of them out there still that like everything handed to them for sure.
The silver spoon is coming out.
Well,
Niche.
then I'm sorry, but
That's not
you're
us.
not a woman.
Yeah, silver spoon.
I'm gonna leave it at that. No. I've never met somebody like that.
So then, I want to ask a question
You have to.
that you kind of brought up a little bit, right? Which is social media, right?
Yeah.
So you have a boyfriend, right? I don't want to- Okay. So I'm assuming everybody in here has been in a relationship within the last like 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I'm gonna say it loud.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
So
But this,
if you,
works?
what happens if your man doesn't want to post to you? Let's say he has his social media strictly for his business, whatever that business is, right? And you want him to post pictures with you all the time. You want him to post you up in his stories like, this is my girl, this is this is that.
Nope. Hell no.
No.
Ike says it's not happening.
You
It's
got
not
a
happening.
personal, private
And
Instagram for that. Your business Instagram
Yep.
should be separate from your personal.
And if I want you to post on your business Instagram, that's
You got
psychotic.
problems.
Yep.
You got problems
Yeah,
at
that's
that point.
psychotic.
Well,
Because you should
I
be
give
able
it-
to support your man and
Exactly.
let him have his business.
No, for sure. And
No,
that's what I'm
but
saying.
I-
That's psychotic. If a female wants you to post on your business, nope, that's psychotic.
No.
If it's your personal and someone's messaging you and the man is getting messages from some psycho, you post me right now.
Agreed.
Immediately.
Okay.
Well, because
Why are you
you
hiding?
said business, so strictly business is a little bit different. But if he mixes his business and his personal,
Then that's his
then
problem.
then that's a
Period.
little different, right?
Explain that.
Because
Explain that.
okay, so like the person that I'm dating right now, like when we first started dating, he would never like ever post me, and I was like, I don't really care about you posting me or not, but at a certain point, I was like, okay, why are you not posting me? It makes me think like, okay, like are you
Can I-
hiding me?
Can I ask, does he post other people?
Yes.
Facts.
Okay.
Other girls?
Okay, then that's the problem.
Or anybody in general.
In the
Does he post
beginning,
anyone?
yes. So that's why I would get butthurt for sure. I'd be like, okay, like
So
you
I'm saying,
post
hold
That's
on,
not
hold
on you because you're a hot female.
Hold on. So he posts other girls, but he don't post you.
it was more like
On
we would
his
be out,
Instagram.
like we would be out, or like he would post like his friends or like friends in common, but he wouldn't post me, right? So I was like, okay, like are you trying to hide me, right? And maybe he wasn't. Maybe it was because the relationship was brand new, so he wasn't trying to put himself and his personal, like me and him together out there. But at the same time, it does, like, I think it's just like a mental thing. Like, okay, like, are you hiding me from anybody else? Are you trying to talk to somebody else?
If you don't mind me asking, did he only have one Instagram? One Instagram that he used for business and pleasure?
Yeah.
Okay, then that, in my opinion, is a little bit more understandable, right? Because you don't want to put a relationship forward and while you're trying to grow your business. My personal opinion is if I'm growing a business, my personal life is completely separate. So I'm going to have an Instagram or a Twitter or a Facebook or whatever it is these days everybody uses. One's going to be for business and one's going to be for pleasure. But just like you said, it gets sticky.
It gets sticky, it
if they use the one
That's what I'm
page
saying.
for
Like,
both
I
things.
could
Because
understand that.
I would have felt the same way.
Yeah, it makes you
I'm
feel.
like, why can't you post on your girls
It might not even
and
be
your
his
boys?
intention. It might not even be his
Not
intention, right? But because like when your feelings are involved, like you get to
It's
thinking,
hard. It's so
and your
hard.
mind is so freaking crazy that
It
you
just
make
runs,
scenarios in your
yeah.
head. You start like, okay, like,
Now my question to that is that the man's fault that you're creating these scenarios about?
Yeah, because you're not making a girl comfortable. Hold on.
Okay,
It's
I want to hear what Ike has to say.
Hold
Ike, go ahead,
on.
Ike.
I feel like
I
the
don't
social
think it's
media
nobody's
shit
fault.
is for the birds. I feel like you gotta live
The
in real
birds
life.
take a bath.
Yeah, but
feel me?
you
Like-
want some bird to be in your bath?
Nah, I
and
feel
it's
like
not your bird that you're calling.
If I'm with you every day or I'm spending time with you, showing you like love in real life, like that's what matters most. The social media shit, people have lives on social media that are fucking fantastic. Yeah, like.
But why can't I be on your social media?
Would you raise your hand?
I purposely would not put you on my social media because you make it such a big deal that and it's not a big
But
deal.
no one's
you know
making
what I
a
mean?
big deal. It's just like post it or don't post
Teacher.
it. But you want to be posted on mine. You want people to know.
I don't want to be posted.
If
No,
but
no,
if they don't want to be, it's not even that.
If they
maybe
don't want to,
but
but-
they're not asking you for it.
But
And if you want to post
guys
them, they
feel
don't
the
care.
same way we do.
Hell no.
They
In
just
what- in
don't.
what-
In what
And the
respect?
way, like, I don't want to be posted, but let people know you have a person. Let
Nah,
people.
not at all.
Why do people need who is
Who
people?
does that?
Right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
shit.
You don't got
It's me and
DMs.
you.
don't got DMs saying, "Are you single?"
Fuck the DM.
And what are you saying?
Who's sending
No,
DMs
not
asking if
like
you're
DMs.
single?
everybody.
No,
Maybe to women. Maybe guys to women.
that's not.
No,
women,
but
women
girls,
don't do
no,
that to
yes,
them.
girls will slide.
Stop.
Girls,
That's crazy. I'm gonna tell you why that's crazy.
no, girls will take their shot.
What girl?
Some girls.
So
Maybe y'all
good.
know- maybe
Like
y'all know-
boomerangs. You get
Maybe
to
y'all
If
know
they don't
some
see a
girls.
girl on your
Maybe y'all know
profile.
some girls that do that, but in my experience, women don't do that.
Okay,
women
and
don't
also,
send DMs be like, "Hey, what's up? You single?"
You
Like
single?
no one does that, yo.
Check.
No one does that.
No
Guys
single-
do
no
that because
single
they're
women
fucking
like
thirsty.
them.
They do.
I don't. I've seen my guys.
No, I said this on the last
That's what they
podcast.
said.
I will
You see
never
your
go.
guy's Instagram.
I will
My
never
guy's
go
Instagram.
behind
Okay.
like
What-
somebody.
what does
like,
he-
I
what
will
does he
just-
do?
are you single?
What does he do?
He just
No,
doesn't
I'm saying,
answer.
what does he do? What does he do on
He
Instagram?
won't answer.
On Instagram.
On
What is his
Instagram, he
persona
won't-
on Instagram?
Oh, that he doesn't have a girl. That he doesn't have
How
anybody.
many followers does he have?
Like 2K.
2,000 followers. What is? I mean, you don't have to tell me exactly what he does, but like, what does
No,
he do?
he does like he'll do acting, like more crypto, all that stuff.
Okay.
So he goes
and
around.
he's getting girls in his DMs saying,
You
"Are
can
you single?"
see. So for females, like psycho females, we can see your followers go up. Like
Okay.
we can see your followers
The shoe fits.
and who
So
you're
you watch-
following.
The shoe fit.
Okay, so
I don't need to know who it is. I can see the numbers.
Okay.
And that's what guys lack
Courtney.
in a like they don't get it. They'll be like, "You're crazy. Why do you have this many
I mean,
followers
look, it's
now?"
one thing. It's one
Unless
thing for
I've
you to look
seen
at
you
it.
do it in front of me and you got some guy's Instagram, why are you doing it behind my back? Finding
It
20
sounds like
followers.
you got some insecurity problems.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to say that.
Insecurity.
The
And you
followers
said checking
be
on your
bought-
man right
yeah.
Okay, it could be insecurities, but it also could be
No.
past experiences
Hey,
too.
okay.
Past
What is that?
experience.
And past experiences with
My
that.
With a man, with a man in that
My
relationship.
insecurities.
Okay.
No.
I'm just speaking in general,
I'll give
right?
you that.
Like,
One thing.
like once you have certain insecurities in a relationship, maybe it's because something happened.
Yeah.
that causes that insecurity.
Well, 100% of the
you know,
time.
and only that person, and of course that guy knows that.
So
like if I'm like, oh, don't get her Instagram, it's not because I'm that fucking toxic. Maybe it's because last time he got somebody's fucking Instagram, he was on her DMs, you know. So it makes sense. So we gotta understand that.
It's different. It depends on the situation. If that guy did something to make you act like that, that's different.
The way you react to it is different person by person.
Yep.
And that's why I feel like everyone who reacts different, they clearly went through something.
Social media is a fucking monster.
But the problem is,
but
you cannot bring that real problems on that new relationship.
It's also good.
Never. But you can always read it, see what's happening, and know what's happening. It's not like that person's new to it, and they're
So you're speculating though.
You might
not
read
speculating.
Into it
Okay.
Some people do read into it too deep, but you have to understand a woman's mind.
If I have to worry about every fucking bitch that you're following,
Hell
you
no.
shouldn't. And that's
Hell
step
no.
one, right?
And you shouldn't.
What is
As soon as you gotta worry,
Listen.
I feel like as soon as you gotta worry, dead it right there.
That's a fact. Exactly. That's a fact.
Been there, really, and
Yes.
if
We
I
all
have
been
to
there.
look
We
at
all
your
been there.
Followers and who's liking your pictures, who you commenting
No,
on.
it's
not
way
worth
too
it.
much.
I don't
But
even.
now, hold on. But my
I
question
don't even
then,
watch who watches my fucking stories.
But then my
People
question
actually
becomes,
go
is that-
through their fucking viewers. Like, who does that?
yeah, that's kind
Well,
of
you
crazy.
got
it's
like 1
fine.
million followers on Instagram.
No, I
so
don't.
it's impressive.
I got hacked, so
Listen,
I'm basic
does
now.
that is that a reflection of you or is that a reflection of him? Because if you're deciding to go through his likes, you say it's dead, but is it dead
reflection of
because
you.
you feel that way, or is it dead because he did something to make you feel that way?
reflection of
Well,
I think
you're
it's
probably
both.
in that situation because he did something to make you feel that way. But
Okay.
if you're
Or your
doing
past
it,
trauma.
it's not healthy. I don't think you should need to keep tabs on anybody.
I agree.
But also,
Friends.
too, people, you said it, past
Past
traumas
trauma.
into new
But
relationships.
again, we can say past trauma, but that is
But
not
I don't
my
think
problem.
anyone should.
That's
It's
nothing
not
to do
your
with me.
problem, but
Yeah.
But I don't
she's
think
dealing with
anyone
it.
should make you feel that way.
They should.
But they're not
That's
making you. But they're not
disgusting.
making you. I mean, in the circumstance I'm thinking about, they're not making you. If you're deciding to look
If
at
you're
their
having those thoughts, though, they're making you.
no.
They should make you
That's
feel
not true.
insecure.
That's not true.
this is
You don't
That's
think
not true.
so?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna say one thing. At the end of the day, when you meet somebody and I say, hi, my name is Stephanie. And you're like, hi, my name is Bobby. Okay, Bobby, nice to meet you. It's an example.
You know,
Bobby.
It's an example. Just because you introduce each other and you know another for a week, a month, 2 months, you don't know what that person has been through in the past.
Exactly.
And what they have been through in the past is going to impact the person that they are at that point.
But that is
and it
not
might
your
not
fault.
be who they are proud of. I'm not
But you
saying
should
it's your
still
fault.
know. Okay.
I'm not saying it is your fault. But unfortunately, everybody has to expect
put
that
up those
people
walls.
people had a life before they meet you.
Absolutely.
Right,
People
but you gotta
meet
put your
you
best foot forward.
and they have a life before them and they have to
those
deal with the shit that they're brought with. Pardon my language. I don't know if you're gonna
Nah,
bleep
yeah,
it
we
out,
can
but
curse.
I
You curse. You say whatever the
apologize.
fuck you want.
But you have to deal with the shit that you've been given. And certain people, everybody's gonna heal. But everybody takes a certain amount of time. And unless you're willing to meet somebody and be like, hey, you're super
Preach.
cool, I'm going to meet you and we're going to figure this shit out together, you can't go in like, oh, I met you 2 days ago and now you're sad that I looked at another girl. Like, you've got to learn the other person.
Facts.
You have to.
can't get
You
rid
have
of
to.
it.
Facts.
You better not look at nobody if you meet me.
Wait.
So many
Wait,
people
wait.
said they disagree. So many people said they disagree. So you're
We don't
telling
know.
me,
We don't know yet. Hold on,
you're
wait.
telling me that the moment you meet somebody, you expect them to be fucking perfect for everything you
No,
expect
you-
them to be.
No.
You can't give
Hold
them
on.
shit.
I wanna hear-
You
let's
can't
hear
get
what
to
Simone
learn the
said.
other person and
Yep.
understand them.
Of course you
Like,
can. All right,
I'm not the one.
Let's Simone. Go ahead.
I keep getting.
Go ahead, you someone in there.
Okay, so I've dealt with a lot of people and myself. You know, everybody, we use the word trauma. It's a blanket. And, you know, who are we to judge anyone who's been through something because we don't know what they've been through? But you also have to take accountability for yourself. Are you going to use trauma as the reason that you're
Don't
going
pop in my
to
face like I'm not
flash-
taking accountability.
Are you going to use trauma as a reason to flash on everybody every time
I said I came
something
to fuck it up.
triggers you? That's not fair to everyone else. You got to learn and you got to be trusting. Every time you, hi Stephanie, I'm Bobby, you're taking a chance. You got to
No, I understand that, but if you're not aware of the trauma you've been
Yeah.
through,
No one's
and
gonna
you're
be
not
aware.
aware of the impact that it made on you, sometimes you think you're okay. And you think you're okay for God knows how long, right? Until you meet something or you see something that you're like, holy
That's
Toledo. All of a sudden you're like, oh my God, why am I upset? Why am I crying for absolutely no reason? because you're not aware of what it put you through. So I take what you're saying about the word trauma. That is a harsh word. It's kind of like hate.
That's
like,
not.
No, just bring it back.
I don't think it's a harsh word.
For what we're talking about, for you flaring up on your man because he liking somebody's pictures, he's getting a DM.
Trauma.
So that's weird.
I don't know what you're saying. I don't give a fuck about who likes somebody's pictures.
So that's weird.
Okay, now wait. Now look. This is
But
all
I
I'm
think
say.
liking someone's picture, like if you freak out about that, that's weird. I like anyone's picture.
I never.
I don't care. I give you
that's a little bit iffy.
I don't care if you like someone's girl in a bikini. I don't give a shit because that is Instagram. That what do you post on Instagram? What you want people to see, not your actual life.
Yeah.
So now you're posing. So
Okay, wait. Before we move past this, right?
She just gave you an example. That's all. She wasn't talking about it.
Clarifying. You know me. I need my details. I'm not good without details.
All right. So look, this is what I want to say in
sorry,
regards
I'm
to
a big
what
picture
you just
person.
said, right? And what you just said. I think the main thing when it comes to both points is that you have to communicate that, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, for the purpose of this conversation, I'm going to use myself, right? So, I was in a relationship that I feel like really damaged me, right?
But you's a hoe though.
Did he admit it?
and where's your grave? Awareness. Where's your grave? Because you just got buried. Alive.
You might be a hoe. I don't know.
All right.
Bing bong.
So, I'm going to disagree
Fuck your life.
I'm gonna disagree with this statement that Courtney just tried to put on me, but I was in a relationship
thought he
that
was
was
a
really hard
nice
on me,
guy.
right? And so I didn't realize.
1, 2, 3.
Fool me once, shame on you.
Fool me twice. That's how me.
You can't expect everybody to be perfect.
Wait, listen to me. I was in a relationship that fucked me up, right? So
But you was a hoe.
Screaming.
Anyways,
That was my inner voice.
Sonya's on TV.
I'm not on TV.
Sonya's a professional MMA fighter.
Can we cut
He's
that?
on
Can we cut
TV.
that?
He has a little bit of status. So
I keep it.
he's talking about a little bit of. He's talking from a different perspective.
So I can make money from TV
So-
tonight.
He's a star.
So I'm not. So
He's been humble. So he's talking from a different perspective. Keep on.
you know, like I said, the relationship it was a rough one, right? So when I came out of that and I was trying to date again, and I would meet people and we're having just normal conversations, I would realize that certain things would trigger me and make me feel like I'm being judged or like somebody's attacking me or whatever the case may be. And I had to check myself first of all and be like, this is not what's happening. This person's not asking you this because they feel this way. You're projecting this on them because of what you went through in the past. So then I would have to take that initiative and have that conversation. Hey, I felt triggered by that. It had nothing to do with you. I'm just letting you know this happened to me in the past. This is why I feel this way. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm just letting you know why I may not be.
Did you ask for clarification though on top of it? Like,
Ask for clarification in what way?
Like, hey, you said this. Did you mean it in this way?
But I already knew they didn't,
Oh, okay.
so I didn't even have to go that
See,
deep.
I would always have to ask people the clarification.
Yeah.
Like,
So
what's
what
your
happens
And that's
when
clarification?
you
fair.
don't know?
And that's fair.
So what happens?
Then you ask.
Clarification.
Then you do what she says. You ask.
Clarification.
Yeah.
You ask them, I heard what you said. Is this what you meant? Or is this what you meant?
I feel like that's the accountability of it. You gotta.
You need to know what's triggering you.
I
I
feel
feel
like-
like it's a problem.
Exactly.
Everybody has that like moment of wiggle room. Like you have to have that time to figure each other out without just being like, oh, I've known you for what? I don't know. I'm not a dater, so it's like.
So
She
what do
said
you do?
an hour.
What do you do?
I'm not a dater. An hour.
All right. Well, look.
2 hours.
That came out wrong. It's like, okay, so I guess my question to you guys is, is how much time do you give somebody to learn them and what they've been through to be able to counteract their reaction?
3 months.
Do you see what I'm saying?
No,
So like,
explain that.
3 months.
Explain that a little bit.
So, God, I guess what I'm getting at, and I guess I'm here speaking for, our viewers, because obviously I have no idea.
She's
Yeah,
like, I had a list.
list. Let me just put all this stuff together. So at the end of the day, right? So at the end of the day, yeah, what I'm trying to communicate is, so where I came from was like, hey, you don't know where anybody's come through. So you can't get mad at them for the way that they react because of their trauma.
course you
That's
can.
how we started that,
No.
right? But how much time should you give somebody to understand that you're learning each other or that you're not right for each other?
You gotta go therapy.
So
therapy, that's really expensive.
I think
but
it's situational.
How much time should you allot yourself and another person to figure that shit out?
I think it's situational because if somebody's if you start
that's
dating a
just
girl
how you're gonna figure
and
it
after
out.
a month she's acting crazy,
Okay, so
asking
a
you what's
month.
going on in your
So a
day.
month.
But that's a month with that person. Somebody else, they might be good for a while and then you trigger them on something and now it's a year later and they're feeling some type of way about something you said. So you don't know.
That's weird to me though.
How so?
Like if you get red flags from somebody in 30 days, but then you're with somebody
But it may
else
not be a
for
red flag.
month.
You're talking about
red flag a girl in one night, girl.
I run to red flags. I don't know what
You'll spot them early.
Six flags.
To me.
Ay.
I red flag your ass in one date. It's over. It's done.
Okay,
I mean,
so now look. So
Guess
now,
what, baby? I'm back a year later, and it's for a podcast. So cool.
okay. So I have another question.
Like that,
I have another question.
I'm talking about the podcast.
Oh, okay. I tell my
First podcast. It was cool.
Okay, I got a question.
Okay,
No,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
You want me to go? Okay.
Yeah, go. Do you think?
So I have a question. First, I want the ladies to answer, and then guys will answer. Right. So, as women, do you see certain men and get intimidated by certain men? And if so, what is it that intimidates you about that person? And be honest, because I know y'all gonna try to sit here and act like y'all not intimidated, but there's
I go
you can't tell me.
solely off of looks.
Well,
No, it's anything. Whatever you want.
exactly what I was gonna say.
You
If he's
said
fine,
if you see
then
a
I'm
guy,
intimidated.
seeing a guy.
I have
seeing a
something.
guy.
I have something.
Go ahead.
So not really that, like not right away intimidates me, but like if I get to know somebody and they're very successful, that could be a little intimidating because I wanna.
I know, girl. That's what I do to women.
Oh my god. You got a muzzle.
That shit ain't come from
You
shit.
got a muzzle. And a straight jacket, because that's what we're about to need.
Hey, that motherfucker imported.
A straight jacket. I need a straight jacket right now.
I don't
sorry.
like.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
ever want to
Sorry.
come off like
Sorry.
you know when you start getting to know each other and you're like, okay, like you do this, you do that, and I don't ever want to come off like I'm interested on what you have. So
okay.
that intimidates me a little bit because I don't want to seem like I'm impressed by your success, which is good, you know, like I want to appreciate
But
it.
what's wrong with that? Being impressed by
Because
somebody's
because
success?
I don't want to because I don't want to seem like I'm a gold digger.
I got you.
You know, like for me, first of all, it's personality. Like I mean, looks, yes,
Yes.
but then personality.
Yes.
Not intelligence?
Looks, honey.
That's kind of part of
No.
personality, I think.
No,
Intelligence.
it's
No?
for me. It's looks. I have to be attracted to you.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Then
you
it's
could be
your
a billionaire
personality.
Bill
Like
Gates.
if we can have a conversation.
Yes. Yes.
I think intelligence comes into your personality. Like
Sure.
I don't want
agree.
you to be the smart ass fucking whatever. Anyway, personality and then passion. Like I like the drive.
Ambition.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Okay.
that's my,
Okay.
And I say looks, yes, because I'm not gonna.
So-
first thing I look at is teeth. So if your teeth.
If your teeth is jacked up.
She said,
But that intimidates me a little bit because like even
So my question
like
is,
being
what happens?
successful is like, do I match?
So what
your
happens?
success?
So what happens then? If you meet a guy, let's say you weren't dating anybody right now, right? And you went out somewhere to a party or something. You meet a guy and you think that he's attractive.
Don't
His
get me in
personality's
trouble.
good. And no.
got
You don't
you
have
back.
to answer
Hold
if
on.
you don't want to.
I'm kidding,
But
I'm
I'm just
kidding.
saying, right? And you meet this guy and you're quote unquote intimidated by him. What happens at that point?
I don't talk to him anymore.
You don't talk to him.
what?
Because you're intimidated, you don't speak to him.
I had to break up with her.
If I like somebody, I'm actually shy.
Your ass.
Me too.
Like
Okay, so-
I'm very outgoing.
This is so
I'll
crazy.
talk shit. Like, but when I like somebody,
I'll
like
mad shit.
You quiet.
I'm quiet. Like I do the little like interaction, but like I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Okay.
When I
wanna
really
hear-
like someone, if
wanna
I'm
hear
interested
what-
in somebody, I don't. Yeah.
I want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you was over here, and then
No, I was in my
No,
own little
go,
world.
go,
I was
go.
in my own little world over here.
Okay.
I was in my
I
own
start
little
blushing.
world, but I'm a very outspoken person. If I just kind of like what you said, Naomi, if I see somebody I'm attracted to, probably gonna walk up and say, "Hey, what do you want to drink?"
yeah,
you
but
know
see,
what I mean?
women don't
Oh
do that.
no.
Look at that. They
I
don't do
know,
that.
I do.
You.
I do.
Yeah.
Because, and this is no disrespect to nothing, but
You buy me that damn drink.
I'll buy you a drink too, baby girl.
Yeah.
Like I'm the kind of person that luckily for myself, I have personally been able to take care of myself since I was 15. I've been able to pay my bills. I've been able to work and do what I need to do. So that thing doesn't matter to me. But like she said, the first thing that comes to my mind is, yes, looks. Yeah, you know, granted, every time I come home, I want to see somebody that's going to make me think I'm happy to see them. You know, I don't want nobody I don't find attractive. But I want somebody that I don't understand the question because I just got put on the spot. Because
I have a question. I have a question for you guys.
Like, I'll buy it.
The question was, what intimidates you? What intimidates you about a man?
What intimidates me about a man? What intimidates me about a man is somebody that, as obviously as all of y'all have met tonight, I talk a lot. And what intimidates me about somebody, and I don't even think the word intimidating is right, but it's like if I'm going to talk, I want to be heard. Whether it's in through one ear or out the other, I don't care. Let it go in one ear. You know, like, listen to me. Give me the time of day to talk. And, I mean, at the end of the day.
But what intimidates you?
I'm going to be super transparent. I don't get intimidated easily. I don't. I just don't.
What intimidates you, though?
You know, like a knife to my neck.
So wait,
That's not a key.
Okay, listen, I'm a 5'11" girl.
Wait. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. I'm sorry, I don't get intimidated. What do you want me to say? Make up some shit that intimidates you?
No, it's okay, baby. Nothing intimidates you.
Okay.
I think what intimidates women is when a man cannot tell someone that they are with someone or that they're there with someone. That's what intimidates me, is when your man cannot speak up.
What do you mean?
If I am with someone and they can't be like, oh, this is my girl.
Well, if somebody
why are you so scared? What am I doing wrong?
Why am I the one getting penetrated for not being intimidated?
Wait.
It doesn't make me mad. It's like, why are you so intimidated about telling someone that we were with each other?
What we're asking is before you even get into that with this person.
Yeah.
First time you ever seen him in your entire life.
As a man, what intimidates me?
What intimidates you? Would you?
I don't get intimidated.
It could be his dreads.
But you said you don't get intimidated, but y'all just said y'all would never walk up on a dude and
I will walk up on everyone. Every one of my ex-boyfriends, I walked up and I introduced myself. I'm a very vocal person. Hi, how are you? I'm Angel.
Okay.
You will know my name. You will know the color of my hair. You will know what I drive.
Okay.
You know me. I am Angel.
Okay.
Not intimidated.
Simone.
I'm gonna be honest. I get intimidated when he's fine. Like, honestly, the success, I like it. Like, that's what I'm looking for, honestly, because I feel like I haven't ran into that often. But if he's fine, like, honestly, I get shy. And you would look at me and think I'm not a shy individual, but I am. Like,
I can see the shyness.
I don't know.
It's cute. It's cute.
Yeah,
it's
when he
cute.
starts looking
She's
at me,
all
like,
silent but deadly.
She plays it off.
It's crazy. Hey, a question.
You ain't screaming though.
I'm screaming for her.
Whenever you say I'm screaming, I'm screaming for you.
Yeah. She said, laughing my ass off.
She left. No, just kidding. She got intimidated. Wait, what about you guys? What intimidates you in a woman?
Next question.
No. What intimidates you guys?
Next question.
What intimidates you guys? What intimidates you guys? Do you guys get intimidated at all?
I'm gonna tell you what intimidates me as a man.
I'm gonna go last on
Okay,
that.
let's get vulnerable.
What intimidates me, but I don't like it. It is alpha females.
Obviously, you don't.
Alpha females.
Ooh.
You don't like when she's
So all three.
Are any of us alpha?
Masculine women?
Are any of us alpha to you? No.
No.
But what is it about alpha women that intimidates you?
I don't know. I just feel like, you know.
Is it because you like to provide and they are already providing for
Why
themselves,
we need
so you
you?
can't provide them with anything?
I'll give you an example of what intimidated me one time.
I think every guy wants a girl that they want to feel like they're needed.
Nah.
Yeah, but why do we need you?
Nah.
It depends
No,
on the guy.
you don't want to go.
No.
I'll give you a situation that I was intimidated. I used to date this chick. I used to work in the hospital. I used to be a nurse. And I dated a...
What?
Right. So check it.
I ain't know that.
Let's
No,
go,
it's crazy story. So I dated a doctor, but she was like one of the senior doctors.
Right.
And this sticks in my fucking mind. And she took me out one time, right?
Bing bong.
She took you out.
She took me out. Ooh. And we was at the bar, and she was like, Put your money away. I got it.
That hurts you, huh?
Hurt my fucking heart, bro.
Wow.
Yo, their soul goes like this.
Soul.
Why? You feel like she sons you?
I felt less than a man.
Because she paid.
Well, where the rest of them
I like treating my man.
Because she made way more money than me. And I was making good money, but she made shit.
She's a doctor. Yeah,
millions of dollars.
She doesn't need your money.
So she looked at me as like, like I wasn't shit. Like, hey, I got you.
Or is that you assuming, or you just that's how you felt?
That's
what I felt.
Okay,
that's what I felt.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Now I said, no, I got it.
Money is a big thing though when it comes to relationships.
No, it is, but it is a situation.
No, not that it's important. I'm not trying to say it's important, but I think it does cause a lot of problems.
For sure, money's important.
A lot of problems.
So I just want to make sure what your question was before I answer it.
I said, what intimidates you?
What intimidates me
in a woman? Yeah.
Get your facts.
That's a great question.
Yeah, first
I want to say this. I don't think that there's ever been a time where I've been intimidated by a woman based on how she looks or anything that she does. I think what would quote unquote intimidate me is confidence, right? So not confidence in a way where I'm like, I don't want to speak to her.
If she's too
but
confident?
it's like, oh shit. Okay, like she's,
it blows you back a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
If she's confident?
If she's confident.
Kind of elaborate in
so I'll give you an example.
Because you don't want to go up to her.
They're not scared.
I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
I went on a date with this girl, right? It was initially just supposed to be us going to lunch, right? I'm the one who asked her out. She said yes. We went out on to lunch, right? It ended up us sitting there talking for 3 hours. Then we left and we went to this fucking arcade somewhere. Sat there for like an hour and a half, playing games, doing whatever, and then shut the fuck up. And then
behind the scenes.
And then ended up going to like some little concert afterwards, right? And that whole situation was like, it was like, wow, okay. She initiated all of these things. She's confident in herself. We're having conversations. She's not intimidated by me, which is something that we notice as dudes, right? And so I was like, damn. Like, I was kind of sitting back like, all right, like, at this point, am I supposed to, do I make any moves? Like, what the fuck is going on? Because this person is not, I don't want to say that they're not impressed, but it's kind of like, we're at the same level now because your confidence is just as high as mine. So I don't know how you're feeling. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know any of those things. And me not knowing makes it, like,
so
intimidating.
Like, you're not speechless, but, like, you couldn't think the right thoughts.
I was so
basically.
impressed.
Yeah.
I was so impressed that I was speechless.
Good job.
Yeah. Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
You got rid of her, motherfucker.
I didn't do shit. I didn't get rid of her.
But what was like, did you see it as something wrong, or was it just
Did
like,
I see it as something wrong? No.
So it just made you a little bit like intimidated, but not that it was a bad thing.
But I think I'm a different person. Like Courtney has said, you know, I'm a professional fighter. So when things intimidate me, I move towards it.
Okay.
So for me, it was like, oh,
that's what I'm trying to say. When sometimes people get intimidated, we pull away from.
Usually,
right?
Yeah, that's what people
That's
do.
usually the concept of intimidation. Is like, okay, he intimidates me, so.
But you got to understand something too. For me, as a guy, and maybe y'all can speak to it.
Yeah.
It's very rare that you meet somebody like that. So for me, I was like, oh shit, like I've never met anybody like this before.
Made you want it
so I'm gonna go harder
Yeah.
to try to hang out with you again. I want to go harder to see you again. Unfortunately, she doesn't live in this country, so.
International.
Tell him,
brother. Tell him, brother.
International.
And I think, like how I said, when I like somebody, I don't put myself out there to that person because I want that. I want that person to want me.
Yeah.
I don't want that person to be like, oh, like she was all over me, because that's just too easy.
Yeah.
That, I don't know. That's how I put it in my head.
That's a turn off, actually.
It is.
A turn off?
Oh, a girl like being all over you, not giving you no fucking
exactly.
space.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly.
Absolutely.
I don't like that shit.
So exactly. That's what
You guys don't think
that's what I'm trying to say.
Hold up.
Okay,
I can't breathe.
you understood what I'm trying to say. For me, that's my turn off too. When somebody is all over me, I'm like,
it's annoying.
I can't breathe.
So you're saying that you're dating a girl and she's all over you, showing you affection, that turns you off?
not if you're dating.
If I'm dating him, it's different.
If you're meeting somebody.
If I just met you and you on my arm,
hell no, get the fuck off me.
Like let's say,
that's too much.
let's say you're
Get off
out.
me.
Yeah,
Get
I like that.
Give me my space.
Get the fuck off me.
my cake.
Nah, but see, and that
Because you're too easy.
Now let's
Too easy.
You're too easy.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
You too easy.
That's what I said. You're too easy.
What I was about to say.
So what am I supposed to do then?
Because that means because if I just met you,
You sit
and
back.
the first day I'm meeting you, you all over me like that means you doing that shit with other niggas too.
Why? No.
Stop it.
No. Hold on.
I don't want community service.
It just shows you're too easy. It's too easy.
I don't want community service.
I like someone hard. I like a
I
hard.
want to hear what I gotta say. Because I know I got
keep quiet.
Bro.
Go ahead. I would say like I very much view like dating and things like that as like a game. So I don't get intimidated by like a strong woman or a confident woman. Like I feel like if I'm intimidated, she feels some type of way too. You know what I mean? So it's like it's no way that she
like
doesn't
that.
feel.
Butterfly feeling.
Exactly.
Butterfly you're supposed to run away from.
That's what keeps me calm. Because like if I'm feeling a little jittery, I know she feels some type of way too. So it's like the confidence. You got to project the confidence onto other people, and then from there, it's like. It's back and forth. Yeah. It's like a game, so that's how.
And I don't want y'all to think.
I like somebody confident.
Whether it's your first
confidence.
date or you've been married for 20 years, it's a give and a take.
Exactly.
It's a give and a take. It should never be one
I like
way.
crazy?
I like confidence,
You
not
wanna give everything
cockiness.
again?
What's crazy?
I like confidence, but some people take that confidence and they be like, all right, wanna
There's a difference between
bet.
confidence and
Bet.
arrogance.
You wanna play games?
Cocky.
Bet.
There's a difference
Let's play.
between confidence and arrogance.
But I feel like some
I'm
people
not gonna
haven't
date
met
somebody
their
that's
match.
arrogant. I'll date somebody that's confident.
I feel like
but
people
won't
haven't
date
met their
somebody that's
match, though.
arrogant.
No, people haven't met their match, and once you meet your match and you get put in that place that you've been putting people
That's
in,
true. Meet you
Hell
on your
no.
level.
That is
Meet
like-
you on
put
your
you in that
level.
place.
You know, everything.
Exactly, and that's what men go. They go like that, and they're like,
100%.
"Whoa, who are you? Your fucking match." Because you want to play games. I know how to play checkers.
Hi, twin.
You know how to
The-
play
the
checkers?
biggest-
I play chess.
Yes, and the biggest thing is before you declare arrogance or confidence, you have to self-evaluate.
Self-evaluate, but you know what they're giving you.
Can't accept they are who they are.
Courtney, what you gotta say? I know you over here shaking your head. What you gotta say? He said nothing.
No, I ain't saying nothing. I mean,
Okay.
at my age, I don't play games with nobody, man. It's gonna be it's straightforward.
So now
I'm 40 years old. It's like I'm straightforward with it.
I kind of want to wait for
That's me, though.
Simone to come back before I ask this one, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. And when she comes back,
We can replay.
Fuck Simone.
Whoa, that's my girl.
She's coming back. She's coming back. She's coming back.
Harder in his face.
Hey,
Come sit down. Come sit down.
Work it. There she is.
All right. So here's the question. I'm gonna ask this question, and I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I've been drinking a lot of water.
Same, me
So-
too.
Yeah, I was drinking a lot of other things.
I gotta go back.
I'm shivering over here.
So this is my question for the ladies and men. We can answer this for our side, but this is more for the women.
Are you sure?
So, as a woman, would you be able to, one, date what people call these days a high value man? And two, would you be okay with sharing?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna be right back.
You can't take what you dish out. If you want to share, I want to share.
You can't do that to us.
Boy.
I can handle a high value man, and that's period.
One person at a time.
Okay, can you please reiterate
Go,
the question? Because after
Can you
you heard
handle a
about
high value man?
and that was after
And would you
sharing
be willing to
somebody.
share that ass?
No, the
What
first
do you
question
mean
was
high
would you
value? We're like,
share?
what is this high
handle a
value?
high value man was the first question.
Like what? High value?
yeah.
What does that mean? Can somebody
I feel
explain
like
that to me?
every woman at this table right now, considering this time that I have spent with y'all, I think we can handle a high valued man. But do I think we have a respect enough for each other as individuals? Do I respect myself? Does Simone respect herself? Does Naomi respect herself? Does she?
And Joe?
Going to be? Do we respect each other enough to share somebody? Fuck no.
I don't think respect is about
Fuck no.
sharing. You know,
I don't want
sharing don't got nothing to do with respect.
No.
It don't got nothing to do with that.
If I respect myself, I am not going to give myself to somebody else that's out there dicking around. Period.
But what if it's like agreed on, like this?
Okay, well that's
Like an open
different. If you
relationship.
agree on it and you sign
So
a
that's
contract and you sign each other's
don't like
love and
that.
fucking blah, that's cool.
Nope.
I don't like
But no,
that.
I don't
They saying
sign
sharing
up.
is about respect.
Big no.
Oh Lord, here we go.
So-
All right.
Big no. You made me mad. You know what? I liked you up until this
Naomi?
point.
Who, me?
You were a
Let's
hoe.
make our own fucking podcast.
I've forgiven you for that.
No.
Your past. I had a little trauma.
We got
Moral of the
one person at a
story
time. One person
I'm
at a
not
time.
sharing shit.
It's all the people just talking into the
Okay,
mic.
let me just say one thing then.
We'll talk.
if I'm expected to share, so the fuck are you?
Okay, cool. Now, what were you saying?
But I will never share nobody.
No sharing.
Let her talk. Let her talk.
No sharing.
No sharing.
Wait.
Okay.
For me, it's a respect thing. Once you cross the line, like trust, respect. That's what's important to me.
Nope.
I don't want to cross the line because if I'm sharing you,
Nope.
that's gone.
Yeah.
Nope.
So
Let's go,
I personally would say that I don't necessarily agree with sharing my own, but there have been situations.
But you want to share yourself?
Situations that have arisen where there's folks that as you get older, you become more open-minded. You're like, I love this person so much. I want them to be fully pleased, and I want them to be pleasured. And I might not have the things to offer that they want, but I still love this person and want to be with them. So they allow other people to enter the situation and fill that void.
And for those who don't know, he's speaking from experience
and help them out in certain ways that other people may not be able to.
You guys gotta listen.
Yeah, as you get older, like you love somebody, but it's like, damn, they might want to experience something different. You know what I mean? You don't want to lose that person because this is the person that you love and this is your life partner. So you're like, do I lose this person or do I allow them? Do I facilitate this experience or do I let them go out and cheat? You know what I mean? So would you rather facilitate?
But is it called cheating?
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Okay.
If it's agreed on and you guys have terms and there's rules and regulations, then it's not really cheating. You know what I mean? It's about longevity. So why do you think the divorce rate is so high? Because people don't communicate. People don't let each other know. Like, this is how I feel. This is what I want to do. So they go behind their back. So why not be open about it? You know what I mean? And have rules and regulations and then go about and do that. You know what I mean? It's not about respect. It's about communication.
Well, I feel like once again it boils down to communication. So if you communicate that you want a third party, then it's communicated. It's out in the open. We're aware. I feel like, not to take a sharp left, but
taking a sharp left, Simone.
Simone, please
take it.
that hoe because I need a skirt right now.
A skirt.
Okay, so first thing I think of when we talk about that is like a threesome, sexual. Like, when it comes to feelings and, okay, so I'm not down for sharing. That's the question. I don't want to share my
If the dick is bad, you're sharing.
You're not my man, if that's the case.
I don't want to be with you.
I don't think it's worth sharing. And if that's what you want, sharing is it polygamy? Is that the word?
Polygamy, yep.
I think that needs to be brought up day one, as soon as y'all figure out you want to be serious. Because if not, then there's really, I get it, your partner wants to experience something, but sorry,
if that's what you want, then why are you even getting in a relationship?
Well,
just keep dating. Just keep dating.
But is that because you? But is that because you want a female or do they want a male?
I'm learning.
One at a time.
If it's not day one, once again, it's a conversation that needs to be had. So
let me give you a scenario.
Give me a scenario.
Say it's a white couple. There's a white husband and a white wife, right? Say there's a white husband. I'm just saying this is just.
Why you gotta be white?
There's a white husband and a white wife. The white wife loves this white husband, but in the back of her head, she's like, I love me some black motherfucker.
So then why is she get with a black guy?
The white let me talk. Let me talk my shit, man.
1880s,
Let him talk. Let him talk.
So say the white wife comes to the white husband and she's like, hey, I love you. I want to be with you for the rest of my life, but I want to experience motherfucking
a dildo, a pleasure toy.
As the white husband, are you gonna say, nah, I'm gone? Like, and y'all have been married for 10 plus years. Are you gonna say, nah, I'm gone? Or are you gonna say, okay, let me facilitate, like, okay, you can go out and find somebody, but as long as these terms are met, like, none of this, but you can do this, what are you gonna do in that situation?
I'm gonna say, if I'm the white husband, I'm gonna have to make my mind up. And being the white husband that I am, I'm leaving.
Leaving?
If I'm the white husband, I'm gonna go to fucking Hustlers and get her a dildo.
I want your other friend, and I want your other
friend. And some vibrators.
You guys speak at one time. You guys speak at one time.
No sharing.
Unless you ain't my man.
Don't make me mad.
Unless the dick is bad, I will share. But if the dick is good, there is no reason to share.
I have talked a lot tonight, but being from Atlanta, it is hard to have, with no disrespect being saying this, race thrown into the mix because that makes it hard. That's very different. I mean,
why?
It ain't never about race.
I don't think that was.
Well, then
it wasn't. He was just giving a scenario. It wasn't about race.
White dick and black dick are two completely different fucking categories, and I'll say it right now on the air. But like that's hard. Like
it's not even about that.
Screaming.
It's not.
But I don't.
You didn't scream.
If it's not about that, why was it brought up?
He was just giving a scenario.
He's talking about
somebody that wants something that they can't get in that relationship.
Polarity for the situation.
I need a shot.
I don't know. That was
I need a shot, and I'm not sharing.
So then this is my
I'm not sharing either, but we can share that drink,
So then
baby
this is
girl.
my next question, and it kind of piggybacks off of that, right?
Because that's the only thing we're sharing.
I mean,
That damn
99%
drink.
of the world.
I'm tell you one thing.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you one thing. It depends what type of money you got.
That's what I'm saying. You got big money.
Money
Hey,
talks
I'm
bullshit.
trying to tell you.
So-
Because I've been
okay,
around
no.
some. I've been around.
You
I've been
look
around. hold on.
dumbfounded too over there.
Let's hear it.
You look dumbfounded too. Am I
Let
the
him
one
go.
that's
Let him go.
dumbfounded?
Go,
I just don't think I'm
Hey,
not sharing with
Let me tell you,
anybody.
because you don't understand.
But you gonna share with your man, like your
Okay.
best friend? With me?
I won't-
Are you?
I won't.
Are you? If I feel
You can't-
comfortable
I
enough
can't
to be
even-
like, hey,
I
I
can't
want to
tell you.
share,
I can't
and I
tell
want
what
you
I'm-
to share with your your best friend, are you gonna share me?
No. See,
No, exactly. So she then shut that shit right down.
I haven't even said
Right
that.
down.
Let him talk. He hasn't explained anything yet.
Not,
Let him explain.
not personally. I
him
don't
explain.
agree.
He didn't even say nothing.
No,
yet.
yes, I know. He said money. He said money.
But he didn't explain
He
yet.
said money talks.
Okay. Let's clean it up. Let's clean it
said
up.
money talks.
So let him explain, and then we
Go
can
ahead,
then we
go
can go.
ahead.
I'm telling you guys right now. It depends on the situation.
Wanna warm up?
I understand what you're saying, but let me tell you now.
No, please, go.
Because you don't understand. You haven't said anything. I'm telling you right now. It depends on the situation. Because I've been around some people who have billions of dollars. Been around some people who are super fucking famous. And when you have that type of resources and that type of money, rules are fucking different.
Change.
Rules are different. I'm telling you from experience.
And I can tell you from the same experience too.
Why you think Will in the
trying to tell
situation
me?
he in?
You trying to tell me Drake or somebody like that or Bill Gates are staying to one girl?
Hell no.
And you think I'm gonna share though if I'm with those
He's
people?
not.
Hold on, wait.
Because I'm gonna tell you
I
what.
have one question.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Hold on, wait.
Let me tell you
Hold
what.
on, wait. Before you ask that question, I just have one question for you.
Go ahead.
And all the ladies at the table. Y'all saying y'all not sharing.
Myself.
But if Drake pull up
Nope.
and y'all go to this,
my man.
hold on.
My
I will pull and
Wait a
curse
minute.
some all
I
you
didn't even
motherfuckers.
ask the question yet.
Drake
Hold
ain't
up.
even cute. So
Nope. Hell no.
So he shows up.
Okay, wait.
His pocket looked he looked like that one in the
Michael B.
wheelchair.
Jordan, one of these niggas. I don't know, right? So
Michael
somebody
B.
that y'all
Jordan.
think is attractive, right?
Fuck no.
Y'all see him somewhere. He pull up on y'all. He's like, "Yo, I like you. What's up?" Comes to the hotel. And you know he's dating, what's her name? Lori Harvey or Drake got whoever. You telling me you not fucking Drake? You telling me you not fucking Michael B.
Nope.
Jordan?
And I've had my chance.
No.
That's
And I'm not fucking
lie.
doing any of it.
God. Come on, yo.
I've had a chance to do
Okay.
crazy. Nope. My morals will always
Okay,
superior.
You gotta value.
But now if Drake is your man, and you know he's out here.
Drake is nobody's
At
man.
concerts and wherever he's at. Here we go. Hold on.
But
He's
Drake-
at concerts. Wait. Hold on, Angel. Hold on. Wait.
That's just a one-time thing. No.
Hold up.
He nobody's man.
Simone, if Drake is your guy, that's your man.
Now it's different.
And you know he's out here on tour doing all this shit, and you know he gonna be cracking some joints.
Drake, how you do that to
R.I.P.
me?
But that ain't no my
Are you
man.
just gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna play ignorant and just let that shit rock. And when he's with me, he's with me. Or you gonna leave? You
No,
gonna leave
because
Drake?
it's different when you
You
have
gonna
those
leave
feelings.
Drake?
I'm gonna do his best friend. I'll do his best friend, but I ain't doing playing that
Come
game.
on. Let me ask you go first, and then we'll get to y'all. Tell the
Oh
truth,
my
Simone.
God.
Don't lie. Don't lie, Simone.
No sharing. No
Don't lie,
sharing.
Simone.
No sharing, but they want to share
I
you
might
with
let
their
it rock.
friends. Why are you saying
Come on,
that?
baby.
And I'll be like, Drake!
Come on.
Drake!
That's so
What is
to prove
wrong?
Courtney's point.
No
To prove
sharing.
Courtney's
Let
point,
it rock.
when you have money and
So
you have clout,
Where
it
you muzzle?
changes everything. The rules are different. The rules are different.
What?
But
That's
can
why it's high
I
value, man.
elaborate though?
High value.
Can I elaborate?
That's
though?
because you haven't met the right person.
Well, can I elaborate though?
Like
The
whoever.
woman?
Like the money shouldn't matter.
No.
But it does.
No, it
That's what I
doesn't.
said. Can I
It
elaborate?
does. You
If
say
you
it
know
doesn't.
money-
You wouldn't date a fucking plumber who's making $30,000 a year.
What do you mean?
Stop.
T.
I used to pay for everything in one of my
But let me
relationships.
elaborate.
Every single thing.
Come on, yo.
And no, I'm
Go
not
ahead.
coming on. I can put
doesn't-
everything.
Okay, so
I can pull up receipts.
Money matters.
I switched, right? So I said with the regular, okay, you can't share, but
Of
with
course.
Drizzy, he could share.
Right.
But at the end of the day,
What?
hold up. But at the end of the
no.
day, I'ma still be mad. And I'ma still feel some type of way. So you know the trauma y'all was talking about earlier? I'm gonna be pissed every time Drake walked through the door. I'm like, So I know you've been talking to other bitches. Like, what's up? I'm gonna still have an attitude. I might have let it rock, But now
It's still
I'm gonna
affecting
look
you,
at him the
obviously.
same. I'm gonna be pissed.
'Cause you're gonna
That's
let
why I
shit
didn't want
slide.
to share in the first place because he didn't have that clout. So that takes that out. But I'm still thinking about, okay, so we shared.
No sharing.
I shared you with somebody. So now somebody else
Get
got
your
you
own
in the way
bitch.
that I got you in an intimate manner. I can't look at you the same anymore.
But
It's different though, because
But
think about athletes. You never heard a story of athletes, like
Oh.
basketball
I've heard
players.
of
Fuck dating an
This is me, though.
athlete.
I'm not the athlete.
But it's true though. It's
I'm
true.
just the girl.
I will date the geek.
I'm
I
only
will not
telling
date
you.
the athlete.
You probably won't, but there's a million other girls would.
Millions.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
They
I'm gonna say
would.
weird.
And I just-
So
maybe
you probably
I'm just
want.
different.
You probably want. I'm telling. I know perfectly. I'm telling you from personal experience. I see this shit all the time. When these motherfuckers start making, they got some high value, or they're publicly known, or they have a lot of money.
Rules are broken.
Rules are fucking different.
For Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
They're moving different.
Sleep at night.
But those are
Rules are
meaningless
different.
relationships.
sure.
Those are meaningless relationships.
No, they're not.
No,
No, they don't have
No
boundaries.
way.
Yes, they
No,
are.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
They're
How
not.
you tell me they're not?
They're not. Because
If you're really into a person, you don't really want to share that
But you're
person.
talking about your
It doesn't matter how much
situations.
money you
you're
have.
talking about your situation. I can tell you right now that there are women in my life.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. That's not a valuable relationship. They're just
course
there.
it is. It's not. Maybe it's not
They're
valuable
just
to
there
you.
for the
Hold
money
on.
or for the clout or whatever it is.
But what is it
They're
doing
just
for
there
you?
for a good time.
What is what?
What is it doing for you? That relationship, what is it doing for you?
Which relationship?
The valueless relationship she's talking about. Like, what is it doing for you?
Value
That you
could be
make
time,
that
value
make
could be
you
money,
that
value
makes
could
it
be
valuable
intimacy.
to
I'm
you.
asking what scenario
I'm just
are we talking
saying,
about?
when you have somebody that important in your life, I don't think that you are willing to share with anybody else
Ever.
because you cherish it that much. Doesn't matter.
Again, I
doesn't
think it
matter.
depends on the person.
Doesn't matter on the money.
much so.
Doesn't matter what they bring. You know, this and that. When you really are into that other person, I don't want nobody else to have that feeling or that connection with him. It's just me. I get fucking jealous. Like,
Yeah.
100%.
maybe it's the Latina in me, but
no, no.
That is a
That's
female.
valid.
But
That is valid.
That is a vagina.
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
That means you
that's why
care.
I'm saying I'm not gonna share this person. If I was just talking to him, if I was just feeling him,
We could do it.
okay, you know, you're talking to some other people, I'm talking to some other people
On
too.
site.
But if I'm committed to you, I'm supporting you, I'm loyal to you,
You're
and I
expecting that
respect
back.
you, I'm not gonna fucking share you, and I don't want you to share me either.
Period.
And I'm not gonna be like, oh boy, if you share yourself, then I should no. Because then,
Okay, so then
why am I in this relationship that
Because
is,
I could go share myself with anybody single.
Then just
why
be
am I with
single.
someone that I want to be with?
Just
It
be
might be
single.
no
nice.
sharing.
because
to
maybe that
clarify, out of the 4 girls tonight, right?
not
To
sharing.
Yeah, go for it.
clarify,
I'm not sharing shit.
based
Hell
out
no.
of, just hear me out,
A
big girl.
McDouble,
Baby, hear me
you
out.
can share that
I'm
shit.
mad.
There's 4 women here present, right?
Period.
If we're committed, we don't want to share.
Nope.
But if we're not committed and they're dicking around,
Period.
do we
What's
care?
up, baby?
No.
We're gonna
No,
dick around
because
too.
you know what
That's
happens?
that fine line. So that's 3 out of 4, maybe 3.5 out of 4.
3.5.
But at the end of the day, it comes about clear communication.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna be shady to us as women, we have learned our value and what we bring to the table.
You don't even
and
know what
that,
shady
hey,
is.
We are right? So if you're not gonna accept us and you want to go dick around, well, guess what, baby? We're gonna dick around now too. It's not fucking 1920. We're not tied to your hip. We can do
And
what
that-
we want
and
to
that's
do.
when it
and if
doesn't
they,
work.
And if they don't care,
And that's when it doesn't
their
work.
Problem. That's
And
their
what doesn't
problem.
work?
That is their problem.
That-
If they are
because-
still so stuck in their old ways of expecting us women to bow down to them and kiss their ass and do whatever they
expecting
want to
that?
do.
No, because you see, most of the time it's like, you know, when the relationship is just starting, and
It's
when
weird. It's
when the
awkward.
guy is out there, and
But-
if you see the girl doing what you're doing, it's like, oh,
And then
wait,
they get mad
hold
and they
up.
want to blame you
Yes.
for all this
Nah.
shit and say you a hoe.
Nah.
You're this,
Guys
you're
can
that.
guys cannot handle.
It's so funny.
Guys
It's so
cannot
funny.
handle.
Hold on.
Guys cannot handle
Hold
it.
on. But you guys are talking from your a regular person's perspective.
Yeah.
A regular person. What are you?
What's wrong
But
with
I'm-
First off, I'm high value, so
I'm telling you.
What's wrong with being regular?
But what I'm saying, you're speaking from your perspective. You're not a high value person.
Well, I haven't dated-
You're not dating Drake.
I haven't dated no
You're not
celebrity.
dating
nor
Bill
do
Cosby.
I.
I'm not a high value
Fucking
person.
Kay's
I lived in LA for
perspective,
5
I'm not
years.
fucking
Okay, wait.
Kay.
What I'm trying to tell you, when you're dating somebody on that level, it's gonna be completely different. It's not gonna be how you think it's gonna be.
Hell no.
Okay, so wait.
I don't care how much fucking
So then-
money I have in my bag, and I don't care how much money they have in their bag.
Guess what he's
They
gonna
should
do?
respect me.
Guess what
as
he's
a
gonna do?
human being.
Guess what he's gonna do? He's
Get
gonna
another
okay, cool. Go
I'm
get
gonna
another one.
dismiss and be single.
That wasn't the
He's not
question
gonna care
in the
about you
beginning.
though.
Okay.
Obviously,
Now
I'm
wait.
fucking
So
single.
then I'm gonna flip this question in this direction then.
I'm done with this.
Let's say your man asks you for an open relationship.
The man I've been dating for how long?
What?
Let's verify that.
Nah, you just started dating him, and he said,
open relationship? I go for your best friend.
But why are you always going after dude's best friend?
Why not? Because you want an open relationship?
But open relationship.
Hit him where it hurts.
Hit him where it hurts, because where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go for me?
Why do you?
That's your best friend.
That's your best friend. It's gonna hit you where it hurts. You want to open?
My question to you
I'm a
is,
relationship person, so I could not do
hold
that.
on, hear me out. Why is it that you're going to the best friend? Because I feel like if you're having an open relationship, there's obviously going to be rules and boundaries, right? So
what?
If I'm in a
May we ask a question?
That's what
is any of these 4 women willing to be in an open relationship?
Negative.
But if he's asking a question about open relationships, you need to get a fair answer from somebody that
Once
is
I'm
open
done,
to
yes.
being in an open relationship.
And that's why I'm asking, so that I can figure that out.
I'm cool.
So my question.
My question is, does anybody have a sweater? No.
You want a sweater?
Christmas sweater?
So if he asks for an open relationship and he says you can do whatever you want, I can do whatever I want.
I don't like that.
Why?
Because I'm gonna hit you where it hurts, and you got no.
Well, I don't want to share. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it.
Okay, that's fair.
That sounds like it's similar to the same question we had.
I don't want to share.
I think maybe that works
If
for
I'm single,
somebody
we can
that
make a
has
problem.
been.
So then let's ask this then.
I want to
What is it? Go ahead.
Would you allow your significant other to have friends?
Yeah.
Hell no.
But what are you
See,
implying
look.
by
They're friends. Their friends are about to get
Your
dragged.
friends are my friends.
Your friends are my friends, and they act fake.
I'll be able to have friends. That's sick.
Oh no, so like, would you
No.
let your boyfriend have girlfriends?
Yeah, and they know about me, and they have my number.
I've had boyfriends that have had female friends.
Okay.
I guess for what we're getting at, if
Nope.
if she's new after me, then I might
Yes, that's
keep
weird.
tabs on it
That's
more, or
weird.
like be like,
That's
okay,
weird,
who
yeah.
is she? Why is she relevant? But like, I don't think it's fair to tell people they can't have friends. If it gets strange, then okay, we can talk about it. But I don't
Nah,
have
but men are not
friends.
open to talking about shit.
What about you, Ike?
Me? Would I allow my girl to have like male friends?
Yeah.
Would I allow her? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
That sounds crazy to me. Yo, hold on, wait.
Thank you. Thanks for being
Y'all don't think that
honest.
sounds crazy?
No.
Hold on, wait.
Logical.
Y'all don't think that sounds crazy?
Logical. Can you be
allow-
friends?
How the fuck am I allowing
Can you
it?
be friends with a
That's what I'm
female?
saying. How the
Can
fuck
you
am I
be
tell
friends with a
somebody
female and not have any
Yes.
ill will?
Yo,
You
I
just
have
think that,
mostly
hey, that's my
female
sister.
friends.
That I'm your
Yeah,
brother.
I have mostly female
That's my
friends.
homegirl.
No.
I love her,
Yes.
but she my homegirl.
So
I'm okay with that.
How-
Like,
no.
y'all
How
wanna do friends you
close-
want. I don't give a fuck.
how
If I don't
close-
trust you, then why am I dating
How
you?
close are you though?
And
How
if
close?
you kind of
Oh, how
to
close.
piggyback.
Hell no.
Past traumas.
Hell no.
Hell to no.
Hey babe, I'm gonna go out with my best friend. He's a guy.
Hey,
You
I'm gonna be
cool
real
that?
with you. My ex used to do that
Her
shit all the time.
boyfriend-
Because I don't give a fuck about football. She used to go to football games with her dude friends all
I
the
can
time.
do football.
I don't give a fuck.
Nope.
Go.
I know my man
You
will be like,
fumble. You fumble the ball.
Why did I fumble?
Fumble.
What if you just don't like football?
I don't like football. Your friend likes
It's
football.
trust.
Go with that nigga. I don't care.
No.
What does
No.
that
Then you
That
don't
sounds
say
jealous.
You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like jealousy.
What sounds like jealousy?
I'm gonna say.
I
anyway.
don't have guy friends.
So at the end of
His female friends want to fuck the shit out of him. Why are we friends?
Hold on.
Hell
Go
no.
ahead, Stephanie.
Disrespectful.
Stephanie, go.
Am I
Go,
first
Stephanie.
in line? So my opinion of the matter is, okay, were y'all friends before we started dating? Yes or no? If you were friends before we started dating, then I have to respect your friendship. But if you and I start dating and then all of a sudden you have all these new friends that are girlfriends, then you've got me fucked up. But if y'all have known each other, I am not going to be the kind of person to intrude on that and say, ho, you might have known somebody for 3 years, but you can't be that girl's friend because now we're dating. And that's fucked up. But if we start dating and then you want to become friends with another female, I might feel weird until I meet her.
Okay, and my only, and again, this is me saying this from the perspective of somebody who is like doing something, right? How I don't think that that's fair, because if I'm around all these different people, I'm around female fighters, I'm around female commentators, I've trained with a lot of women, like you can't then tell me, like, if I never met Angela Hill and I start training with Angela Hill, I can't be friends with her.
But that's business.
Do you have to be? That's
That's business.
separate. Exactly. Do you have to?
that's network.
Do you have to be
network.
BFFs with
That's
them and
crazy.
hang out at the club
Why the
on a
fuck
random
not?
weekend?
Why not? If I want to hang out with my fucking
You know,
friend, I'm hanging
you
with my
don't need to
friend.
go out with her
That
without me.
makes us-
Hell no. We can meet each other.
And that is not my problem. because I'm not doing anything wrong.
So then if we started dating and I
I'm
make
fine
friends
too.
with 20 guys,
Don't give a fuck.
I'm fine
too.
Don't care.
You don't care? Wow.
I literally do not give a fuck. I don't care. Yo, I don't think y'all understand. Y'all, I'm not like that typical dude that's gonna have that kind of conversation with you. You want to go out?
Hey, baby.
You want to dress
I'm
crazy?
territorial.
Listen, and
But is that what you want to look at? Is that what you're giving your girlfriend?
don't
that
care.
No. It's not that you don't care. So like when you say, "Oh, you want to dress crazy," so is that what you're looking at and you're eyeing at the club? Are you eyeing girls that look crazy, dress crazy, big boobs, big ass, and they got it done?
Hell yeah.
Are you?
What does that mean to me?
So
though?
now you're making your girl uncomfortable.
Hell yeah.
How?
Because
Who's making
that's
that
what
girl
you're looking at, but then you're telling
Wait, what?
someone.
It's
He
a
said-
level of respect.
Thank you.
Why not?
It is a level
Thank
of
you.
respect at the end of the day.
So I was
It
saying,
is
like,
a level of respect.
I just-
Why do you need more females in your corner when you
Why
have
the
that
fuck
one
not?
female should be your
They can't do everything. Everybody can't do everything.
Oh, she
Yo,
can't.
Get on your knees.
No, that's not true.
do everything.
That's not true, and I'm gonna tell you why. I have female friends that help me with fashion shit. I have female friends that help me with stock shit. I have female friends that help me with.
And do they want
with-
more?
With
Do they want
business
more?
shit, with professional
Why is that
shit.
your girl's problem? She can't do it all.
She can't
she
do
can't.
it. What do you mean? That's not
Well,
my
why do you need
problem.
somebody
If
else?
you knew them in the past, if you knew those people in
So
the
why
past,
can't I meet somebody
why do you
now?
need more?
No.
What the fuck
There
you
can't
talking
be
about?
rules.
Why can't I meet somebody? Like, yo, if I meet someone,
You need an
and she-
open
My girl said
relationship.
I can't.
Oh,
I can't hang out with
No,
you because
you might be getting
But
stocks
that's
and shit, but I
because
can't.
you too attractive. She gonna be
That's
jealous.
business.
The
You're
fuck?
talking about for this, that, and
Fuck
the
that.
other. That's
Why you need to hang out with
My
Simone for?
mouth is
Yeah.
like.
I'm just saying, I didn't even get to my point. And let's say I got a girl, and I meet Simone, and she's
Do you get a girl?
she's business minded, right? And she knows all. She got all her
Business.
shit. She knows everything, and I need help with a business that I'm doing.
business.
Why? Now it's business.
But is she
That's
coming
not
after
a
you?
friend.
Does
We're
your
talking
girlfriend
about
see that she is
friend
trying,
deciding
but you
what
don't
to
see
do.
it?
I mean, look. Obviously, if the person is like making moves on me, that's a different story.
Yeah,
That's
period.
what we're talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's
Period.
not what we're talking about.
I'm not
It's not
even-
always like that.
I'm not even gonna allow it to get to that. I'm not even gonna allow it
You
to get to.
but why are you involved?
Huh?
Why are you involved?
You
Because that's my man.
Right, but you don't trust him enough to handle that on his own.
It's
In the
all-
same way that a guy should trust you when the dude is sliding in your DMs and doing all that kind of crazy shit.
And they don't
You
trust
do-
her.
But I'm not even gonna allow
You
that
keep
person
saying
to
they,
come back
but that's
close
not
to
me.
me
I
to
agree.
be like, oh, we're gonna go hang out.
I agree.
Babe, I met this guy today. We're gonna go hang out to the bar. Next
That make
week.
you
Go.
so
You gotta
uncomfortable.
trust
Go.
your partner.
No.
Go.
Hell no.
Go.
Yo,
I don't care.
I'm not,
That's
I'm not
like
gonna do it to him,
Hey,
and I
I'm
don't
your
want him
only
to do it to
friend.
me.
I'm your only friend.
That's like exactly. But that's throwing a
So
fish.
okay, I have an
Your
example, right?
partner.
Wait. Before you go, Simone has something to say.
I mean, I don't condone just going out and be like, oh my God, you're my bestie, yes. But like, if he was to go have a drink with whoever,
You're dating
you
him.
if he's my man and he wants to go
Have a drink with another
see
girl.
Luella that he met yesterday.
Hell no. Me and Luella.
Trust him. Y'all never gonna trust nobody then, and that's
Me
the
and
problem.
Luella are about to be besties because Luella.
That's gonna drive you crazy at the end of the day. You're never gonna have peace.
Hold
And
on.
that's
Wait.
unfortunate.
Oh, you guys are nice. You guys are nice.
It's not about being nice. You're
Hold on,
driving
wait.
yourself
I'm
crazy.
gonna say this. No,
Can I?
before you go,
Okay.
I do want to hear what you have to say. But you said that you guys are
Go
nice.
ahead, Luella.
The problem is this. The problem is this, and I've noticed this the more that I've dated since I broke up with my.
How long were you guys
Black
together?
Sorry,
How long were you guys
7
together?
years. So, if
Fuck that, bro.
He was going out with other girls.
And no ring on
I
it.
wasn't, hey, there's a lot more that y'all don't understand. I'm
No
not gonna
ring on
get
it.
into
7
that.
years.
I'm not even gonna get into that. But
bro.
what I want to say to you is this: women, unfortunately, have met a lot of men that are insecure.
Disrespectful.
Women, unfortunately, have met a lot of men who are not confident in themselves and their ability to provide whatever it is that their woman needs. And so they take that out on the woman, and women think that all men act like that all men are that. And then in return, you give the same energy. I have met so many women in my life who I treat just like that. You want to go out? Go. I truly do not give a fuck.
Cool.
You want to go hang out with whoever you want to hang out? I don't care.
So
and
yeah,
it makes them uncomfortable.
I have a question for her.
What's up?
Why did your girl need another friend for?
Why can't she have friends?
Other than you.
Why can't she have friends?
Listen,
I can't be her only friend.
I'm allowed to have a female friend.
I can't because I got my own shit to do. I can't be her only friend.
Why? Listen to me. Let's just answer it.
It just
Why
doesn't
do
work.
your girl
Doesn't work.
need to be hanging with another guy to be a friend with him other than you? Other than you.
For what?
What the fuck are they talking about?
For
I
what?
don't know and I
You
don't
need to kick it with
care.
her.
I don't know and I don't
Yeah,
care.
okay.
Bro, I'm not about to stress myself.
No,
Yeah, that part.
He said, I don't have gray hairs.
I'm not about to stress
So
myself.
that's what I'm saying.
Hell
To
no,
me,
homie.
I'm
No
saying
stress.
hell no, right? I don't want
Hell
that. And like I said, I give and I expect the same thing. So, for example, my DMs, right? Some guy is like, hey, this is not, are you in a relationship? I'm like, yes. He's like, oh, okay, well, can I have your number? No. Okay. Can I take you out to dinner? No. For what? Right?
Right.
And if my boyfriend, like, if I tell him this, he's like, why are you entertaining it? It's not I'm entertaining it. I'm shutting it down, right?
You shouldn't even talk to him.
No.
Exactly.
But why?
But
do you have
to
say no?
him, he might say, why
You
are
message
you
him.
even entertaining him?
That's him being
But
insecure.
listen, what I'm trying to tell you is, I know how you said, oh, it's okay if she has a friend. If I go out to dinner with this man,
No, sir.
I would never.
what is his intention?
Sure, but
Yes.
What is
this
his
one thing.
what is his
by
intention?
yourself and get naked.
What is his intention?
So
Yeah.
I think that
Why
is part of the
would I
conversation,
even
right?
allow
That's your
that
friend.
door?
Yes.
But then why do you guys?
Why do I even
it to
allow the
happen?
opportunity?
Hold on. So what is the
I was-
reason
my
why
girl
you're
doing
going
that.
to dinner with this person?
My grade on
Exactly. There's no reason.
But that you would
But
tell.
that would be
then-
your friend.
Then if it's your friend and you
Then it's
hanging
your
out.
friend.
Okay, so they tell me, oh, I just
But
want to
you
get to
say
know
it's
you.
your friend.
Wait.
What's wrong with that?
But
I just wanna get
he's
to know
my
you.
friend.
Is he? Did you just meet him
No.
though?
Hey,
I just
don't
met
be on.
him.
Don't,
Exactly.
hey,
No.
you
That's
my
not
girl,
your friend.
don't
It
touch
doesn't
that nigga.
Is that not your friend?
No. Because
I can be
I
my
don't.
friend too,
Because
but
I
am
don't
my
want.
friend.
I don't want him to do that
sure.
either.
You don't want him to do what?
To go on a
But that's a
dinner
random person.
on a
But-
dinner so
okay.
he can get to know some other.
Telling somebody
Girl.
no
I agree.
is not the same thing as
I agree.
entertaining them.
For what?
It's entertaining. Even messaging back and saying anything is entertaining.
Okay,
If
so
you
now-
do not just not
You're
message.
gonna keep getting messages.
Nope.
Why aren't you
Nope.
responding? Why can't you answer
Nope.
this? Like, am I
That
saying
sounds like
no,
a personal
bitch, I say
problem.
no.
So-
Sounds like a
No,
personal problem
answer
coming
her
from someone
question.
else.
Answer
Personal
her
problem.
question.
What is your
Block them
question?
and don't be
I'm
fucking
sorry.
rude.
My question
Nope.
was this: why would I
That's her
even
question.
allow
No, she just wants to fucking
that
empty door.
relationship
Okay.
when he's telling me I want to get to know you?
Okay. Hold on.
For what?
Hold on. So let me ask you if this situation is acceptable or not. And this is a real situation. This is my real friend. So I have a friend. She is about to get married to a guy that she's been dating for like 7-8 years, right? I met her at work. We
That's
only
your work
work
wife.
together. No. Not no work. No, it's not like that.
Dangerous over there.
It's not like that, right? But she's about to be married to this guy. I've met him. I've been to their house before. But I don't speak to him because I don't know him.
Have you
What?
gotten
I'm
to
friends.
know him though?
That's disrespectful.
I mean, I've been to, when I'm at his house, I speak to him, right? But his fiance is my friend. We did them courses for my job here. We went and got lunch afterwards. Me and her. Cool. We sat down. We ate lunch. We talked our shit. We talked about her relationship and how great that's going. How she's about to get married, et cetera, et cetera. Like why can't people? Do you think now she shouldn't be hanging out with me?
That's different context.
How?
So it's different.
Now
This
look,
is different.
here we go with this bullshit.
No, it's
No.
different.
How is it different?
No, because-
Go ahead.
No,
We're on the
this.
same page.
Are we? Okay,
We
go
said
ahead.
the same thing at the same time.
Go ahead.
and pointed
Go
at
ahead.
me. But what I'm saying is, you brought up the fact that if the person that you met is also in a relationship,
I wasn't
yes
in
or
a
no?
relationship at that time.
Well, then
Oh.
what's the problem?
Okay.
What do you mean? What's the problem? Go ahead. What was
I
you
thought
talking
you were
about?
talking about you being in a relationship. And
No,
then
she
you met
was.
somebody else. So
She
the
is.
girl that you're talking to,
I'm not talking to her.
He's friends with
you
her.
were
I'm friends with her.
Okay, so you're friends with her.
Sure. Yes.
And then she's in a
She's
relationship.
fiance. Yep.
And then she's friends with you.
Yes.
Were y'all friends before they got engaged?
No.
Were y'all friends when they were dating?
Oh well, I was friends before they got engaged, but I wasn't friends
Okay,
with her
well
before
then
they were
there's no
dating.
problem to me.
Why all of a sudden
if
that's
that
not a problem?
changes, it's a problem.
If what changes?
If you met her,
But y'all
after they
y'all
were
just
engaged.
talking
I'm
about how.
asking,
What I'm
is that the
saying
question?
is, if you're seriously committed
Like,
to
what changes?
somebody, me personally, if I'm seriously
fuck?
committed to,
I'm so confused.
I mean, dude, I don't know.
Well, I'm confused.
I'm not sharing shit.
Here's why I'm confused by what you're saying.
Let me just tell you.
Can you give her the mic real quick? I just want to ask this question.
Unless the dick bad.
Why is it all of a sudden that
I need to
being somebody's fiance changes anything when y'all was just talking about being in a relationship with someone and not being?
Well, right
okay?
now you said you've been to his house and you don't speak to him, and to me
No,
that's disrespectful.
No.
Because if
I don't speak to him
I bring you
outside
to
of
my
that.
house and I'm your friend, I expect you to give my man
I
the
do.
most
What I'm
respect,
saying is I
even
do.
more than you respect me, because I want him to feel comfortable.
100%.
Even, right?
I think maybe you didn't understand what I was saying. I spoke to him at his house. I don't speak to him outside of that because I don't know him like that.
Okay, so maybe that was like a one-time thing, like after the podcast or whatever you guys did.
Yeah.
You guys met for lunch.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, let's go out for drinks.
No.
And
it's
on
not
a
like
Saturday night,
Nah.
she's like, babe, I'm gonna go have drinks with him.
Yes.
So now she's leaving him at home to go hang out with you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So like we said earlier, business, it is a little different,
Separate.
right? And obviously, if you're professional, if networking, right? Like we're all networking right here.
Sure.
We could all be like, hey, let's go have lunch. We'll have significant others that we're not gonna bring, but that doesn't make it
make it okay.
unprofessional.
But we know the
Right?
levels.
But I'm not gonna be like, hey, me and you after this is go have drinks, get fucked up, and I'm gonna have my man waiting for me at home, because that's gonna be disrespectful. If he did that to me, I'd be fucking pissed.
So I was gonna say
I don't
that.
want to do it to him.
I was gonna say that. So would you allow your girl to do that?
Do what?
What she just said.
Go out for drinks with another dude?
Yeah.
Don't care.
Nigga, I'm done.
I don't. I truly don't care. I don't care.
Cut the mic, Slider.
I don't care.
How do you
don't
not
care.
care though?
Is it that you don't
My ex has done
care?
that before. She's gone out with
guy.
her friends from the gym.
Like
to
just
drink and shit. I don't
just
care.
die?
So you tell me.
That's your ex?
Yeah.
No
Dude,
boundaries.
Hey, bro, my guy.
Disgusting.
So break this shit down to me.
Yeah.
So you tell me you allow your girl to go meet some random fucking dude.
No random dude. It's not a random dude.
Okay, whoever.
Yeah.
Meet some guy and let her go out to a club and have drinks with this
You
motherfucker.
knowing, knowing this is happening too.
You will let your girl do that.
Listen.
Period.
Listen.
You're corny. You tell him.
Maybe he's open for an open relationship.
That's one.
No. Listen.
And number two,
I'm gonna answer your question.
Let's hear it, Courtney.
I feel like I won't even have the audacity to do some shit like that to my girl.
Okay.
Some slick ass shit.
So this is what I'll say. If you're framing it in that way, where this is a good dude that you just met and you going out with him, of course that's not okay. Because I don't know who this motherfucker is. You just, you know what I'm saying?
But you trust your girl.
It's not about trusting or not trusting. That doesn't make sense.
Listen.
That doesn't make sense.
This is what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
I'm not contradicting. I'm agreeing with
Okay.
what she just said. If it's
Okay.
lunch,
Let me-
y'all going out during the day,
Let me-
shit, y'all just having food. That's
Let me-
different.
That's different.
But if you going out to a club, that's a different story.
Or dinner,
With
club.
just that one dude.
Hey,
I'm gonna ask you what the fuck you doing.
Okay.
okay.
All right.
Let me. Can I just paint it to you?
Go.
Me and you are dating, right? I say,
No,
hey,
me
babe.
and you.
No, we're gonna go out. We're going out. Me and you are dating, right? You're at home. I'm like, hey, babe, I'm done with the podcast. I'm gonna go with Hendo. You don't know him. I'll be like, me and him are gonna go have dinner, and then maybe hit the club after. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
You can be like, okay, babe.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell no. I want details. I want to know who. I want to know
Tell you
who.
why. Nah, I'm
No,
not lying.
I want
And if my
details.
ex ever sees this, she will.
I want details. And you better not be brushing your teeth when I get home.
You're okay with that
You
too?
better not be
myself.
brushing your
Because
teeth.
guess what the
You
difference
good with that
was?
too?
I have questions.
I'd have
We're deep
questions.
in.
Like,
I'd have
what y'all do?
questions.
Why you
Just questions.
Where?
So I'm gonna answer that.
You got sidebar? Because I know that side
Hold
bathroom.
on. I'm gonna answer that.
I'm
Right.
gonna be on fucking Instagram.
So here's the difference between
Who added who?
Here's the
How many
difference
followers
between
did you get?
What you just said and what Courtney just
Every
said.
time you go out.
You did what before?
Did what?
Why were you
Podcast, right? Yeah.
You did a podcast with him. He runs the studio.
We did all this together, but now it's just me and him going.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
Oh.
Here's the thing, yo.
You weak as
and I'm saying this
hell.
now. I'm weak. That's crazy. Do you know what the crazy thing is? The weak dude is the one that's gonna tell you can't go. That's
No.
crazy.
And that's the realer too.
That's crazy. The strong dude is the one that's gonna be like, I don't give a fuck.
No, you know what?
Don't disrespect
I
me
mean,
like that.
that's admirable. That's admirable. That's admirable.
It's
Yes,
insecure.
but I cannot.
Oh, you can't.
I can't even
Like
agree.
if I really,
I can't even agree with you.
I'm gonna
Stop
be real
it.
with you. If it makes me feel some type of way,
Stop it.
If it makes me feel some type of
Hey,
way,
you
then guess what?
disrespected me on this podcast.
I didn't. But if I'm
You call me
gonna
weak.
just be real with you. If it makes me feel some type of way, then I should not be dating you. At the end of the day, I'm not about to stress myself over where no girl is at. I'm not. If I ever have to stress about where my girl is and who she's with and what she's doing, bro, I don't need to be with her.
Listen,
it's that simple.
I agree with you because I won't be dating her. Period. If she's getting down like that,
it's not about stressing.
My girl ain't going out to kick with some random dude.
Exactly.
I'm your only friend. You only want your girl to bring on Monday, Tuesday.
But when we say that, we sound crazy. When Courtney says it, it's okay.
It's a principle. It's a principle.
If I'm with you, it's me and you, baby. That's it.
Take me out to dinner.
That's it. That's all. It ain't nothing else.
So,
you don't even want to take nobody out to dinner.
Does anybody have any questions on this topic before we go?
But another thing too, you gotta find that person that compliments you. That's all it is.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like that's what makes it special when you do find that person that you want to marry or settle down with because they're like you're yin and yang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't look out.
You don't have this shit.
You don't look out for anything else.
You're wrong. There's no rule book to dating. There's nothing that anybody can write up that's going to say if you do this, this, and this, and this, and this, your relationship is going to be great. But every single person, one of us, has somewhat mentioned communication.
Of course.
And if you communicate and you're on the same page, you're going to strive and y'all are going to be great. And if not, then you're not meant to be. But there is no handbook on what is right and what is wrong in regards to
beauty in the struggle.
Relationship. There's just not.
There's beauty in the struggle.
So does anybody got anything to say on this topic before we move?
Hell no.
I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing.
All right. So
I was gonna move on.
hour 30. Okay. So
Naomi, I said, ¿Dónde estás tragos?
¿Dónde están los
I have 2 more questions. The last one's gonna be a little bit deep, but this one I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it surface, right?
I won't talk.
How do you define the stages between when you first meet someone to the point where you're boyfriend and girlfriend? How do you define those stages?
They communicate it.
That's not answering my question.
That's hard.
How do you define? Ooh, it's hard. Okay. How do we define those stages?
And you miss someone else.
No.
What I'm asking is like, when you first meet someone, they're considered a stranger. This is somebody you're trying to get to know. Do you consider that dating, or is that just quote unquote talking?
That's
Is that what? At what point does it become talking? At what point does it become dating? At what point does it become relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend?
So you communicate that you want to be in a relationship with someone, and you claim that person as your girlfriend or boyfriend, and you're on a mutual page. It's to the talking.
Yeah.
It's not like I feel this connection with you. This is where we're at. You need to tell me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take shit with a little no.
Understand each other.
Yeah.
You gotta speak
Understand.
up. Because a lot of people these days, they like to create false realities in their own head, and you be in a relationship with somebody you don't even know for a whole year, and then all of a sudden
you ain't in a relationship because you've never been.
Yeah. So I think
and they
it's
like to
very
say
much
surprise.
speaking up. It's a lot of gray area.
It's a situationship. That's
A situation? No, that's not even a situationship. That's a live ship.
Here.
No entanglements.
Entanglement.
we love the entanglement.
Entanglement.
I know.
Entangled in what? Their hair?
I mean, I think personally, I think some people might use that to their advantage.
Use what exactly?
The dating, talking, because
Take advantage.
Because they want to be like, oh, well, I'm not really dating you, right? Or some people use it like, oh, I don't want to have a title. Why don't you want to have a title?
You single as hell if there's no title.
And there's really not like, I don't need you to be like, get on one knee and ask me to be your girlfriend or anything like that. But it goes back to respect, right?
Be nice.
if you're willing to be like, okay, like we're not dating or we're not in a relationship, so you can talk to anybody else. Back to communication, right? Then I'm okay to doing the same thing. Now, once we come to an understanding, like, hey, feelings are getting involved. I'm feeling like we can move forward. Things are getting serious. Should we take it to the next level that we're not talking to anybody else? Right? For me, personally, I can't do the I see you on Friday and then another person on Saturday and the next dude on Wednesday.
The juggle.
Like, I can't do that. I'm not judging anybody that does. And I don't even I hate texting. Like, I don't want to have that, like, oh, wait, did I tell you about my dog or who did I tell? So.
My dog?
Having the same conversation with like 3 different people. Right? I see what you're saying, yeah.
So,
She's like,
it goes back to
what?
the communication piece. But some people are just out there to have fun, and that's fine too. So you just gotta put that out, like, hey, I'm not.
Don't be misleading.
Some people get out of freaking relationships, and all they want to do is go out, drink,
get that
have
dick.
sex, and that's cool too, right? But just be clear.
So, I have a few, I guess, questions about the statement you just made, right? So, what happens if, let's say, a guy just got out of a relationship, and he says he's not ready for one? What happens then?
Oh, it's a capper.
That's a what?
Capiana.
No,
Capiana.
actually,
Explain this.
I've dealt with that.
Okay.
Like-
And what happened with that?
So he told me, he was like, hey, like, I'm not looking for anything serious. And
Maybe what I want to clarify though. I think there's a difference between saying I'm not looking for anything serious versus I don't want a relationship right now,
Well, in
but I would
his
be open
words-
to it in the future.
In his
Everyone's a
words, he was like, I'm not looking for anything serious. I don't want a relationship.
And what did you do at that point?
And to me, I was like, okay, like, but in my head, because I'm a relationship person,
You stayed.
I stayed because because that's who I am, right? But I like him, and I understand that he's not wanting that, but I know what I want.
So at
it's
that
like,
point, what do you do? Do you
so it's
continue?
like, okay, do I continue? Do I put the effort? Maybe somebody's
Are you
gonna
getting
get hurt,
it from back?
right?
Like,
But
push and pull.
I guess it just goes to the time and effort that you
Yeah.
put into that relationship.
Okay. So are you expecting to change him? To change his
Yeah.
mind?
That's
You
usually
are.
the downfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there is when women
I'm just being honest.
No, and that's the right answer.
Because that's what I want.
Yeah.
And that's why relationships are a little bit rocky, you know, sometimes. Not all relationships, but I think that's when it comes to like, okay, it's a mix. You meet the person maybe at the wrong time,
Yeah.
right? Or like how we were saying, they're dealing with a trauma from their past relationship. And maybe you too. Even though you want a relationship, that doesn't mean that you're not dealing with shit yourself. But we have different personalities, right? Like some people are trying to fix others while other people are trying to run away from somebody that's actually loving you. So, I don't know. That's my opinion on that.
Last question. Can everybody say that body count?
oh,
We're not doing this. We're not doing
I
this.
got
thing.
my notes.
exiting stage left.
Goddamn.
We're not doing this. So I'm gonna ask the actual question.
Starting with Hendo.
I'm joking. Is this something personal?
Listen, bro.
Oh,
sorry.
Courtney and muzzle. Muzzle.
God damn, bro.
Muzzleitis.
He said this person doing late night talks. You know what I'm saying? If your loved one has been diagnosed with something,
Like, please press 5 for your concerns.
My dog's something going through it right now.
I'm muzzle.
Hey, I'm here for you.
Listen.
I'm here for you, bro.
So if that happens, right?
You need
and,
that-
and the reason why I'm asking this,
818.
just hear me out. The reason why I'm asking this is because a lot of guys that I know
Wait, you
right
didn't
now,
finish the question.
I'm gonna get it. Don't worry. A lot of dudes that I know right now are dealing with a lot of shit that I feel like a lot of men deal with, which is feeling like they have to do a lot and they're not getting any support, right? So then it makes them, feel depressed or whatever the case may be. I know I have friends that like kids, wife, feeling depressed because they don't feel like they could talk to anybody or have any support.
Makes sense.
So if you meet a single dude that feels that way and he tells you that, at what point do you say like this is something I want to enter into and I want to help him through that, or is it like I want a relationship, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit he's talking about and I'm gonna just keep it?
Is that helping you in your relationship and learning from your relationship? Is that guy helping you doing anything? Understand anything?
What do you mean? That's a question you ask you. I don't know.
No, I'm asking you because that's what you were saying. If I want to be friends with this person, is that helping you in any way?
Is it? That's a great question. Is it?
Is it? That's why I'm asking you.
That's not for me. I'm asking about women first. I'm asking for you.
That's when we ask
Is he helping
ourselves,
you?
right? Is
Yeah,
it
that's
worth
what you
it?
gotta ask
Is it
yourself.
worth it?
Step back.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
So if you decide that it is worth it, that this person,
But we don't know if
What
it's
if
worth
it
it
is
right away
not?
either.
how do you determine if it's worth it?
Just
I'm very much the type of
That was the point
person.
of my question earlier. That actually is perfect because that was the point of my question earlier. How much time are you willing to give somebody to figure out if the shit that they have been through is worth it? Because if I meet you the first day and you dump me with this load of stress and negativity, I'm probably going to turn around and walk the other fucking way. That's just how it is. But that's why I asked earlier when I got my ass roasted like an almond, like, what is the proper amount of time to know whether you have spent too much time trying to invest in somebody? Because you can't make that decision overnight. You can't. But no, you cannot.
But you can't put a time limit.
What is going to make you make your decision overnight? Are they hot or not? Okay, well, great.
Well, everyone in California.
I might put up with some shit. Were they cool and respectful? I might put up with their shit. If they have a cool car, I might put up with their shit.
You just meet somebody and they got all these type of fucking problems. 9 times
How are you going to know they have all these fucking problems in 24 hours of meeting them?
You just said
Well, if you have one red flag, right? But are you going to know in 24 hours, do you like them enough to be willing to put up with them?
We know it takes time. We know it takes time for that negative.
That's the point I'm trying to get at. You have to have an amount of time.
But there's no, like, I give you 2 weeks for all your negative stuff to come out. You know, that comes in the long run. Like, you don't get to actually get to know that person till probably months after. Like,
I knew there was
what they call it, the honeymoon.
Here's an answer. It depends on the situation of the person. It's what you want. You control what's in your life. So if you meet somebody that you don't feel the connection with, or it's a lot of drama, I'm like 40 years old. If I meet somebody through my experience in life, you know, I know the type of people I like, and the type of people I don't like from my experience of dating people. I know for a fact if I meet a girl and she's drama from the beginning, the first date we're meeting,
that's all she's gonna be is drama.
Yeah. It's time to cut because I don't need that in my life. I don't need that negative energy. I don't need your baggage because I got other shit going on. So if I'm dating you in our first date, and if you give me all this drama on our first date, I'm cutting your ass. Next one.
Period.
That's it.
That's fine.
So I'm asking your question as me, my personal opinion. Yes, I will cut you
people
from the
don't
first
do
date.
that.
I mean, I guess in my point of view is like, how many times have you met a woman that like the first time you've met him, it has been a shit show. But then 3 weeks later, you run into a bump that you might have met on the first night with the one person. So like, do you get anybody? No, I'm asking. No, my question is, is there leeway?
No,
Are you going to give?
Every situation is different. I can't.
There might be leeway or there's not leeway.
The same thing would date you because you're a completely different person.
So there's leeway or there's not leeway.
The way I see it is, depending on how much I care about you, however long I've known you, I like to give people what I would want. If I'm stressed out, leave me alone and let me do what I need to do. And if we want to come back together 2 weeks later and maybe you're not so stressed out by them, we can work through it. If you want to allow me to help you, I always say, I'm here for you. Let me know when you need me. We could talk about it, do whatever you need to do, or I'm going to leave you alone and let you deal with it. And if it ends up disappearing, it dissolves, and it is what it is, then that's fine too. If you come back and you decide, okay, I worked it out, I got my shit together, then, you know, we can build from there. I just really like to give people them space and let them figure it out, and I'm here if you need me.
Call me,
How do I feel about it?
When you want to reach me, if you want to reach me, it's
Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter when.
Kim Possible.
What the question was.
Wait. She was saying that's when you meet people.
Oh, yeah. So how long do you think?
Wait, like, why do you have to make the decision that night?
How long do you think it takes for you to decide whether or not
they're worth fighting for?
They're worth your time.
I think you already know on the first night. It's just how long you deal with it moving forward. Because like you already like for me personally, when I meet a person and like I see the issues that they have, I already know in my mind like, is this someone that I want to deal with long term? But it's like making the decision to like cut them off is something that you decide like over time, you know what I mean? Whether you get tired of it over time on the first day or whether you get tired of it like 6 months in, that's a personal decision that you make. So that's how I feel about it.
If it's 6 months in, I'm sorry, Shawty.
Sometimes you fuck with a person like the pussy be good, you be like, damn, this bitch crazy, but dealing with it. But it's like sometimes it's the first night after you hit her the first time, or 6 months in, you like, man.
But why are you so addicted if it's 6 months?
She out of here, so that's just how it is.
Right?
You were addicted after the 6 months, or why are you so addicted?
You're not addicted. You probably got.
No, you got pussyitis, and let me tell you that after 6
You met the
months.
super soaker, then you meet the wet way. You like, I'm gonna transition from the super soaker to the Krispy Kreme. You feel me?
Hell no.
You're wild, bro.
We gotta wrap it up.
No, all the
Wrap
guys
it up.
are laughing.
I'm logging out.
And right here,
Screaming.
we out.
So
Screaming.
Bitches unite. Bitches unite. She's empty. Bitches unite.
It's okay. No one knows.
I wish I was.
all right, y'all.
Should have been empty.
that was the first episode of
The boisterous.
Welcome to the
Uncut.
shit talking.
Politely
I have
apologize.
no idea, like, how that went. I don't even know. I'm a little bit sauced up right now.
I really don't want to
But,
watch the reruns.
We hope y'all enjoyed it, and
Yeah.
we should be doing more of these in the future. So
Oh, let's get drunk.
Bing bong on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bing
I'm not fucking sharing.